Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Why should you choose Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full-service body shop offering top-quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at nolfchryslerdodge.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
A good garbage company is like a good long snapper. You don't realize you need one until you don't have one. For a great dependable garbage service in Clarion County, nobody does it better than Larson's Garbage Service. Locally owned and active in the community for over 50 years, Larson's offers flat rates that are easy to understand with no hidden fees and no contracts. Find out more at larsongarbageservice.com. Creating champions is what we do at the Garage in Shippenville. The Garage is Clarion County's premier indoor hitting and pitching facility offering one-on-one instruction to athletes of all ages. Join one of our group sessions now by contacting the Garage at 814-918-2123. And did you know the Garage is more than just about baseball and softball? We now have the True Golf Simulator where you can hone your game all year round. Like the Garage on Facebook today. With locations in Shippenville and Tonesta, Tonesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tonesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tonestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
The Terriers are looking to build momentum after a big win a week ago, while the Bulldogs are looking to avoid the kind of streak they haven't seen in 7 years. It's a dog day afternoon here in New Bethlehem as Redbank Valley hosts Otto-Eldred next on the YDL Sports Network.
You're watching high school sports on the YDL Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in here to New Bethlehem, Redbank Valley High School. It's Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out their new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. Visit them online, AlleghenyGrill.com. This is the Jim Coast Sales and Service pregame show. Western PA and Western New York trust Jim Coast Sales and Service is the #1 destination for outdoor power, sales, service, and expertise, all under one roof in Duke Center, PA. Visit JimCoastSales.com, like us on Facebook, or call 814-817-6565. Jim Coast Sales and Service, power up your outdoors today. You're on the Warren Tire Center drive to the game. Warren Tire Center, make sure you get to the game in comfort. Give them a call, 814-723-8050. And welcome into the broadcast booth here at Redbank Valley. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you on the YDL Sports Network. And a little bit of a deviation for us here tonight, Cody. We had a special Thursday night game up in Warren last night. Now we're down here in New Bethlehem tonight for some District 9 action on a Friday night.
Yeah, a little change of scenery. Got a good view. Saw Bald Eagle a moment ago. So,
little Americana as we get ready to kick off. Not much more American than high school football on a Friday night, right?
Absolutely.
And should be an interesting matchup here tonight. Both of these teams come into this one sporting 1-2 records, though got there in different ways. Otto-Eldred dropped its first two games of the season before picking up a 48-22 win over Coudersport last week. Shane McGee in that one had 342 total yards and 6 total touchdowns for the Terrors. Meanwhile, Redbank Valley opened the season with a win, then have lost their last two, including a 42-6 setback last week to Brockway. The Bulldogs, Cody, have not lost 3 straight since 2018. And fun fact, one of the teams they lost to in that 3-game skid no longer exists.
Yeah, we've come a long way,
yeah.
I guess is maybe the way to say it. But, it's always a changing landscape with co-ops and programs being eliminated and everything, and just part of Western PA rural football.
So that was just for those waiting for the trivia answer. I guess we don't have maybe that's what we should do. Start sponsoring a trivia question like they do for college football.
I like that.
Hey, if you're a business owner out there, you want to sponsor a weekly trivia question, hit us up, sales@yourdailylocal.com. But no,
it was a good plug.
Yeah, thanks. But Clarion Limestone, who's now part of the Central Clarion Co-op, Smethport, and Curwensville were the 3 teams that Redbank Valley lost to consecutive weeks back in 2018. And, and it's been a while since these 2 teams have seen each other on the football field. The last meeting between these two, September 3rd, 2021, it was a 59-6 Redbank Valley victory that night. And Bryson Bain threw for 249 yards and 5 touchdowns in a season where he would lead the Bulldogs to a state championship game appearance. And for those of you looking for some perspective from the Otto-Eldred side, Hunter Abt, Sheen Thomas, Manning Splain were freshmen that year. They just graduated, one of the greatest classes, athletic classes to come out of Otto-Eldred. Those guys, especially in basketball, never lost at home. Just incredible group, especially on the basketball court. But those guys were all freshmen the last time these 2 teams played. They're now graduated.
Yeah, and they were a fun group to watch. I mostly covered them when it came to football, but they were always entertaining. Athletes, very respectable. Spent a lot of time on their sideline when they would come up to play like Sheffield and stuff. Good group of kids, and I'm sure Otto fans miss them, but it's time to get back behind some other kids.
Yeah, it's part and parcel for high school football is, you get attached to kids sometimes, and especially a group like that from the time they were freshmen came on and were a big part of the success for that school. You get attached to some of those kids sometimes, and then it's, oh man, they're not here anymore. Who do I cheer for?
Yeah, and especially with the more rural schools, because that doesn't happen as frequently. You get some of these big schools that are just constant powerhouses. It's still a little different, but you get these rural schools where you just the timing is perfect, the kids are perfect, the parents are. It just all comes together and creates something magical that I'm sure, the fans and everybody remembers them. I'm sure those kids, 20, 30, 40 years down the road are going to be looking back on that, wondering where time went.
You say that as though you speak from some personal experience there.
20 years. 20 years.
So you can see a little explainer for what's going to happen here tonight. You can see the Otto-Eldred marching band is currently on the field. They're going to play during the pregame. We are going to have an extended halftime here this evening, and not for the typical reason that you usually see in the fall where it's, homecoming or senior recognition. No, tonight Redbank Valley is going to introduce its 2025 Hall of Fame class, and so we'll turn the broadcast over to the folks here at Redbank Valley when it's time to do that. But so there is going to be an extended halftime this evening, and that's why the Otto-Eldred marching band is on the field now. And we mentioned a week ago, big win for the Terrors, 48-22 over Coudersport, and Shane McGee really just took the offense, put it on his shoulders, and said, "All right, guys, let's go."
Yeah. I mean, he's just been he is the offense, and I get into that a little bit later. But just touching on it, over 400 yards passing, over 300 yards on the ground. He's got 9 of their touchdowns this year. I mean, it's pretty clear the offense runs through Shane McGee for Otto-Eldred.
Yeah. Well, and it was, interesting. We were talking last night, Cathedral Prep came into that game and they had actually been outscored on the season. I was looking at the numbers today, and it was the almost exact same totals for Otto-Eldred as far as points scored and points against. So just another one of those kind of interesting things that we get a chance to see by going around District 9 and District 10.
Yeah, and one of those teams that scored a lot of points on them was Union AC Valley, who also was able to beat Redbank Valley as well. Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm gauging this matchup tonight. Otto lost 42-6 to them. Redbank Valley lost 26-22.
Yeah.
Coming into tonight, now granted this is a whole different matchup, but coming into tonight, that's kind of where you can set and say, okay, this is how one team competed against a 3-0 team. This is how another team competed, and we'll see how they hash it out.
Well, and for those of you kind of channel surfing, we've also got a battle of 3-0 teams on the YDL Sports Network. Chris Rossetti, Larry Weiser are in Reimersburg as Union AC Valley hosts Cameron County. And Chris was telling me earlier today, it's been since 2009 since Cameron County was 4-0, and it's been since 2012 since Union AC Valley was 4-0. So one of those teams is going to break a lengthy skid of not having gone 4-0 to start the season.
Yeah, and so there's a lot on the line for both teams. I'm sure it's going to get a little chippy.
Yeah,
but should be a good
high
one.
School athletes get chippy?
Yeah.
Never.
Should be a good one to watch.
Should be. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Jim Coast Sales and Service pregame show right here on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Redbank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving can do almost anything on almost everything. We're your one-stop shop for your custom needs. All-American HQ Custom Apparel and Engraving. We can do almost anything on almost
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Are you planning for retirement? Looking for other investment opportunities? Then you want to stop by Best Wealth Management at the Corners in Shippenville. At Best Wealth Management, they'll plan, invest, and secure for you. Call Matt Best today at 814-227-2800 or visit them online today. Security and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, registered investment advisor, member FINRA, SIPC. Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise.
When you have a dumpster rental need, look no further than McCann Trucking. McCann Trucking is located along the Route 6 corridor and can be reached at 814-598-8644. They offer 3 sizes of dumpsters, 30-yard, 15-yard, and a dump trailer that is rated for 5 tons or 17 yards. McCann Trucking in Smethport wants to wish the Hubbers good luck tonight. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/MCKAN Trucking.
PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveways, parking lots, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete is your one-stop shop for all your paving and concrete needs. Call today for an estimate at 814-598-8644.
And welcome back into the Jimco Sales and Service pregame show. We are about 12 and a half minutes away from kickoff between Redbank Valley and Otto-Eldred right here on the YDL Sports Network. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you here from New Bethlehem this evening. And Cody, we mentioned a little bit about the Otto-Eldred offense and what the Terrors are going to try to do. And basically it's going to be a whole lot of Shane McGee. For Redbank Valley, kind of a similar situation. That offense runs through Braylon Wagner, and he was on the field warming up. There was some question coming into the week, and again, that doesn't mean anything for certain, but some questions coming into the week whether or not he was going to be able to play here tonight.
Yeah, it sounds like from watching the pregame that he's going to give it a go. We'll see how it feels, and anything anything can happen. But as far as the offense goes, Braylon Wagner with 608 yards in the air and 7 touchdowns. So he's just about under 200 yards more passing than Shane McGee. Redbank tends to be more pass heavy. Wagner does not have the rushing yards that McGee has. He just has 58 yards on the ground. But sometimes that's not so much the quarterback. It's just could be a testament to their line. He may have a better pocket he's dealing with. We'll find that out tonight.
Well, and one thing I thought was interesting looking at the stats coming in here for both of these teams, the receivers are pretty even across the board for both teams. I mean, you look at for the Terrors, Dawson Welch has 18 receptions for 218 yards and 4 touchdowns. Wyatt Blendinger has 17 for 210 and a pair of scores. For Redbank Valley, Jackson Hoffman, the clear number 1, 14 grabs, 286 yards and 2 scores. But Jace Klauser with 11 catches, 168 yards, a touchdown. Carson Gold with 10 grabs for 128 yards and 3 scores. I mean, these two quarterbacks have multiple receivers that they're able to throw to, and that's part of what makes them so prolific passing offenses.
Yeah, definitely. When you don't have just that one guy that you have to go to and every other receiver is just a dump-off guy, it certainly helps you as a quarterback get into that rhythm and being able to do your scan and read the field and read your receivers. And if you have the time, make those plays. And from the looks of it, both these quarterbacks have had at least enough time to see multiple receivers and then make a decision on who to throw to.
And so really the question for both of these teams is which defense is going to find a way to slow down the opposing offense. And, you say slow down. It's one of those, you can't stop them, but you can hope to contain them. And how do you go about getting that one or two key stops that allow your offense to put you in a lead that the other team can't come back from?
I really think for both these defenses, it's going to have to be the cliche, bend, don't break.
Yeah.
You're going to give up yards. You just can't give up that big play. Make that opposing offense work for every yard they're going to get, and then hope something goes your way. Redbank has 3 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery. Otto has 1 interception and 2 fumble recoveries. So both teams have been able to take advantage of turnovers. It's just a matter of when those opportunities come up, are they going to be able to take advantage of it tonight?
So with that, we're going to step aside for another quick commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Jim Coast Sales and Service pregame show. It's Allegheny Grove, Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
The Otto-Eldred Sports Boosters support all Otto-Eldred athletes as they strive for greatness. We're proud of the young men and women our Terrors are becoming and want to wish them good luck all year long. Like the Otto-Eldred Sports Boosters on Facebook to see how you too can get involved. Go Terrors! Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs. Because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you an outdoor enthusiast? Jim Coast Sales and Service has you covered. From Ski-Doo snowmobiles to Can-Am off-road beasts, Ferris Precision and Cub Cadet mowers, Coyote tractors, and Echo power equipment to tackle any job, Western PA and Western New York, trust Jim Coast Sales and Service is the #1 destination for outdoor power. Sales, service, and expertise, all under one roof in Duke Center, PA. Visit JimCoastSales.com, like us on Facebook, or call 814-817-6565. Jim Coast Sales and Service. Power up your outdoors today. You'll always score a great deal on your mobile home and other home improvement supplies when you go to Tempa Supply and Service, located next to Showcase Homes in Ray's Corners, halfway between Clarion and Shippenville. Tempa Supply and Service is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. As you approach retirement, it is important to accumulate assets and build a financial plan that can sustain your lifestyle during your golden years. While calculating the cost of your changing income needs can be daunting, our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap for the future. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 814-223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome back into the Jimco Sales and Service pregame show. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network. Redbank Valley getting set to host Otto-Eldred here this evening from New Bethlehem. And Cody, let's take a look now at our All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving players to watch. All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online, allamericanhq.com.
Thank you, Brian. We've touched on some of this stuff already, so we're going to be going over a little bit here. Players to watch for Otto-Eldred. It's got to be Shane McGee. Combined, the senior quarterback has 661 yards and 9 touchdowns. He has evenly distributed the ball between Dawson Welch and Wyatt Blendinger, with each just over 200 yards apiece and multiple scores apiece. On the Otto-Eldred side, or on the Redbank Valley side, similar to Otto, Shane McGee, we have Braylon Wagner. He's a playmaking QB with a ton of talent. However, he's a little banged up coming into tonight's game. So my players to watch on the Redbank side are his receivers. We talked about it. Jackson Huffman, Jace Klauser, Carson Gold, who they've caught a combined 528 of Wagner's 608 yards, 6 of his 7 touchdowns. Put it in perspective, those 3 have caught 90% of Wagner's passes. Then again, out of those 3, Huffman has caught 40% of those passes.
Yeah.
So I think that triple threat is going to be key to keeping pace with Otto.
Those were our All-American Custom Apparel and Engraving players to watch. Visit them online, allamericanhq.com. And I want to let you know tonight's game is also being brought to you in part by the Otto-Eldred Boosters, wishing the Terrors good luck tonight and every night. And by McCann Trucking. McCann Trucking, located along the Route 6 corridor, they offer 3 sizes of dumpsters, 30-yard, 15-yard, and a dump trailer that's rated for 5 tons or 17 yards. McCann Trucking in Smethport wants to wish the Hubbers good luck. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/MCKAN Trucking. And by Cousins Design. Cousins Design, the official banner provider of the YDL Sports Network. Call today, 814-966-3000, and like them on Facebook. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you in the Station 101 broadcast booth. Station 101 in DuBois. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. Station101pub.com. Your view of the field tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAS.gov. And now you see the Redbank Chevy coin toss and team captains heading to midfield. If I turn the camera and put it on the team captains for the coin toss. Had turned it for, as Redbank came onto the field tonight, they had their banner just off to the side there. And some smaller honorary captains out there at midfield.
As they had a couple of cheerleaders sang the national anthem, Brian, and I was thinking about what we were talking about earlier. You had the bald eagle. You got pack stands on the home side, about half full on the visiting side. You've got the little kids over here with the cheerleaders. It doesn't get any more Friday night football Americano than right here at Redbank Valley tonight.
So Redbank Valley will receive the opening kickoff here. We're just a few short seconds away from that. Want to let you know our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Eternally Clean. Honor your loved ones with Eternally Clean's caring cemetery services. From headstone cleaning to plot trimming and beautiful flower assortments with watering, Eternally Clean ensures a respectful resting place. Don't forget to build a custom tribute today. Eternally-clean.com. And tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find out all there is to do in Warren, PA at wcvb.net/events. And so number 77, Isaac Vincent, to handle the kickoff duties for Otto-Eldred. It looks like number 12, Zayden Champlin, number 14, Leland Welch, and number 10, Logan Willow, back deep to receive for the Bulldogs. And it's a short kick and nearly picked up by Otto-Eldred, but it goes out of bounds. And they did throw the flag tonight, Cody.
They did. Last night, the flag got a little caught up there on that one out of bounds kick.
So it will be a good starting field position for the Redbank Valley offense. And our Wise Eyes starting quarterback for the Bulldogs is Braylon Wagner. You, too, can see the field clearly like Braylon Wagner does when you get your eyes checked at Wise Eyes at DuBois and St. Mary's, mywiseeyes.com. And Wagner does jog out to the huddle here to start this one off. And we're going to wait a second so they can make the official call there on the kickoff out of bounds.
Looks like they're going to start at about the 42.
Wagner in the gun and give right up the middle. Not much there for Cale Barnett. Gain of a yard. Call it 2nd and 9. It is a PV Paving second down. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveway, parking lot, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PVPaving.com. So just a short gain on first down. Brings up 2nd and 9. Wagner to throw. Gets it out quickly. And it is caught. And down the sideline, staying in bounds and wrestling for a few more yards was Klauser. And that is a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. This is them online, tynestabuilders.us. And that penalty on the opening kickoff brought to you by Zunder Insurance. On the field, you don't always have representation when a call goes against you, but in the real world, there's Zunder and Associates, PC, ZunderLaw.com. 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs into Otto-Eldred territory. Give us to Barnett, and he stays on his feet and is going to be close to another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down, but it is about a yard shy. We'll bring up a PV Paving second down. Gain of 9 on the play for Barnett. And give to Barnett again, and he skirts his way through the line of scrimmage and has enough for the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. Wagner fires to the far side. And it's caught there by number 14, Wyatt Byers. Another PV Paving second down coming up for the Bulldogs after a gain of about 3 there by Byers. Wagner looking to throw, has a man over the middle and intercepted by Otto-Eldred.
And that's Shane McGee.
And McGee is going to go the distance. It is a pick 6 for Otto-Eldred. And Cody, we wondered which defense would step up and make a play, and it's Otto-Eldred off the gate. And unfortunately, there's one of the officials down on the field or on the sideline here.
Oh.
And looks to be
holding
his knee, maybe. Now, that is an Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency. Good hands play for McGee. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the David Jones Agency. Dave will always help you make the right decisions with your insurance needs. Call him today, 814-223-4000. And they are still tending to that official. Yeah, I'm getting word now that some of you are getting a blurry video here. Not sure what the cause is for that. I'll take a look and see if we can't. It appears as though there's potentially a signal issue here. And maybe causing some of that blurriness. And they are bringing the ambulance out to tend to this official.
Now, if I have this correct, Brian, they have to have an ambulance here. So if this ambulance takes the official away.
Yeah, we could be in for a little bit of a delay here. And while they tend to this official, we're going to step aside and hopefully resolve some of these camera issues as well. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
We are back here at Redbank Valley. The ambulance is leaving the field, as you can see there. The official, hopefully he's okay. And Otto-Eldred now on to for the point after try after the approximately 74-yard pick six by Shane McGee. And now they shift over. And it looks like they are going to go for two here. No, excuse me. That's number 28. And I apologize. I don't have 28 on my roster. I'll see if I can get a name for that. But it is no good on the kick. So with 8:01 to play in the eternally clean first quarter, Otto-Eldred with a 6-0 lead over Redbank Valley. And again, working on to see if we can correct some of those signal issues that we've got going on for you. And again, apologize for that. We've been on the network here in the press box trying some other things to correct that, but that's it's from what I can see from what some folks are showing me. It is something related to the signal itself that we're picking up here in Redbank Valley, and we'll try to do what we can to get that corrected as this game goes on. And so it's Klauser and Maganotti back deep to receive the kick, and it's another short one. This one's going to stay in play, and it's taken by one of the upmen who gets to the sideline and is run out of bounds into Otto-Eldred territory. So again, Bulldogs going to have great field position here to start this drive.
And Brian, before that pick six, you know, they had ran 6 plays, 28 yards, and they were averaging 4.7 yards per play. So their offense was moving down the field, and it was a mixed bag. They had 16 yards in the air and 12 yards on the ground. So outside of that interception, the offense was coming out in a well-oiled machine.
So Wagner in the gun and gives to Bennett. Bennett picks his way through the hole, or Barnett, excuse me, and having some trouble reading here tonight, Cody.
That's okay. Last night, remember?
Yeah. It was,
fourth quarter and the second quarter for myself.
Well, you know. And give this to Barnett again off the left side, trying to turn the edge, and he is not going to escape. That was number 11, Teen Caldwell. Teen, excuse me, got in there quickly, and that'll bring up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning third down. And so third down now for the Bulldogs. Wagner back to throw. He's got a man near side. It is caught. And getting away from a tackle before being run out of bounds is Klauser. But it looks like they are going to be just a bit short. So fourth and call it a long 2 coming up here for Redbank Valley. And we've got a whistle before the snap. And Otto-Eldred takes a Rossbecker Insurance timeout. Rossbecker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. Team Rossbecker, that's Rossbecker. And again, understand we've still got some of those signal issues. Trying to get that resolved for you as soon as we can here, folks. Apologize. There's no indication on our end that there's that kind of issue going on. So not sure why folks are seeing it on the broadcast, but we'll try to get that corrected for you as soon as we can. Redbank Valley going to go for it here, 4th and 2. Wagner looking to throw. Has a man. It is caught. And still fighting for yards is Jackson Huffman, and he's got the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. .6:35 to go, eternally clean first quarter. Otto-Eldred with a 6-0 lead thanks to a Shane McGee pick 6. And give off the left side. And the time is Connor Colwell on the carry. Gain of about 5 on the play. Call it 2nd and 5. Wagner looking to throw. Goes near side. It's caught there by Huffman. Shakes a tackle and gets into the end zone. 22 yards for Jackson Huffman. And the Bulldogs are an extra point away from taking the lead. And that is number 84, Titus Smith, on to attempt the extra point. Low snap, and Huffman's going to take it himself, fakes the throw, and he gets stuffed up short of the goal line. So a couple of failed extra point attempts. 5:35 to play, eternally clean first quarter. Redbank Valley and Otto-Eldred all knotted up at 6 apiece. High school football on the YDL Sports Network, powered by the Allegheny Grill in Foxborough.
Are you an outdoor enthusiast? Jimco Sales and Service has you covered. From Ski-Doo snowmobiles to Can-Am off-road beasts, Ferris Precision and Cub Cadet mowers, Coyote tractors, and Echo power equipment to tackle any job, Western PA and Western New York, trust Jimco Sales and Service as the #1 destination for outdoor power. Sales, service, and expertise, all under one roof in Duke Center, PA. Visit JimcoSales.com, like us on Facebook, or call 814-817-6565. Jimco Sales and Service. Power up your outdoors today.
So a 22-yard pass from Braylon Wagner to Jackson Huffman ties this one up at 6 apiece.
So after that, with that interception, excluding that, Wagner, he's 5 of 6 right now, 52 yards, has that score, averaging about 8.7 yards per pass. Gil Burnett
taken at the 15, and big hole there.
Gil Barnett leads Redbank on the ground with 5 carries and 14 yards. And this will be the first time we get to see the Terror offense.
Yeah. And again, I do understand there's something going on with the signal here, causing some pixelated video, and trying to do what we can to rectify that. As McGee and the Terrors offense takes the field for the first time, 5:30 to play. The eternally clean first quarter. And it's a pitch. Flag is down as Devin Kimball not going to get much. It might even be tackled for a loss on the play. We'll see what this Zunder insurance penalty is here. It is a hold against the Terrors. So it'll be a replay of first down now from the Otto-Eldred 30.
When it looks like Redbank's going to be coming.
Fake the pitch. McGee rolling, looking, fires downfield. Got a man open, and it is caught, shaking a tackle and heading for the sideline. It is number 7, Wyatt Blendinger. There is a flag all the way back near the 30-yard line. And it is an ineligible man downfield, wipes out a huge gain for the Terrors.
Yeah, and that's crushing because McGee did a perfect job of rolling out and getting that ball to his receiver. And there were some defenders down there. It was potentially a dangerous pass, but Blendinger was able to pull it down. And unfortunately, for the Terrors, the flag negates it.
Six, 5:13 to play. Eternally clean first quarter.
That's 5 yards. That's still first down.
So it's going to be a 5-yard loss on what would have been a probably close to 50-yard gain there.
Yeah.
And we'll make it now. They go from first and 20 to first and 25.
Yeah, not for a lack of trying, but the Terrors are just going the wrong way. And this will be our third first down in a row.
So the Terrors going to try it again, this time from their own 25. McGee looking to throw. Gets it out. And breaking through the traffic is Blendinger. Yeah, Blendinger again wants all that yardage back. He got it, and it looks like he's got enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. So at least a 26-yard gain for Blendinger.
And what a job by Blendinger to cut all the way across the field and just kind of find that lane in that defense, right around where the linebackers sit. He's able to find that lane and cut through there to make a 25-yard gain.
First and 10 right at midfield are the Terrors. McGee fakes, keeps it himself, weaves his way through the traffic and is run out of bounds after about a 6-yard pickup.
That's Shane McGee's first carry tonight for the dual threat quarterback.
Goes for 6 yards, makes it a PV Paving 2nd and 4. McGee in the gun. Rolls to his right, looking downfield, fires, and it's caught down the sideline of the 10. Touchdown! Logan Willow with the score. Or excuse me, that was Caldwell, number 11, on the touchdown, 44 yards. And Otto-Eldred back in front. And the Terrors looking to the sideline. It looks like they've got the offense on the field after missing the extra point. And McGee with a quick pitch. That's number 28. Again, don't have a 28 on the roster, so we'll try to figure out who that is for you. But he does get in for the 2-point conversion. So 4:19 to play in the first quarter. Otto-Eldred 14, Redbank Valley 6.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Caldwell on the Tempa touchdown for Otto-Eldred. Tempa Supply and Service next to Showcase Homes is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies. As the kick rolls behind, and a flag comes out. Another's under insurance penalty. There's Eli Schaefer on the return for the Bulldogs.
And after all those penalties to start that drive for the Terrors, they're able to go down the field 75 yards, 69 of those yards in the air, and the other 6 yards by Shane McGee on the ground. So that just highlights his importance to the Terrors offense.
The hold on the Bulldogs is going to impact their starting field position. Bulldogs will start. Looks like about their own 13. And Wagner hands off. Off the right side goes Colwell. PV Paving 2nd and 7 on the way for Redbank Valley. Wagner looking to throw. As Klauser close to the first down, not quite going to get there. McGee on the stop for the Terrors, but it's going to be a 3rd and it's like about a half a yard.
Puts Wagner over 50 yards passing so far here in the first quarter.
Colwell comes on a little bit late, so Bulldogs break the huddle with about 15 seconds left on the play clock. 2:45 to go. Eternally clean first quarter. We've got a whistle. And it's Redbank Valley going to take the Ross Becker Insurance timeout. And we'll step aside with them. Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
And we're going to have some issues here because the clock has been running all through this timeout.
Hey guys, the clock's running.
Blaine Gold just saw that the clock was running. They're going to have to put some time back on the clock here. I believe Cody was around 2:46-ish. Well, they're going to give him 2:22 is what they're going to put back on the game clock. Ahead of this 3rd and inches coming up here for the Bulldogs from their own 23, trailing 14-6. 2:22 to play, eternally clean first quarter. And right up the gut. No, going to the outside and picking up the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. Well, maybe there's a flag in the secondary. Couldn't see who got the carry there.
Looked like it looked like number 6, Jordan Titus, but not.
Maybe Huffman then 16.
Could have been. I don't see a number 6 out there.
And it is a face mask against Otto-Eldred. Looks like the 5-yard variety, but still going to be enough for the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Bulldogs. And again, we're getting some kind of interference. There's some huddle cams and things like that going on here as the give is up the middle to Colwell. Likely that is causing some signal interference and the reason for the blurred video. Short gain brings up a PV Paving 2nd and 9. Wagner looking to throw. Going downfield looking for Huffman. And just couldn't quite hang on. And a flag comes out at the end.
Yeah, and if that's pass interference, that defender didn't seem to make a play on the ball.
Yeah. We've got conversation going on the two officials on the near sideline here. They're discussing this flag. And now we'll get the call on the Zunder insurance penalty. On the field, you don't always have representation when a call goes against you, but in the real world, there's Zunder and Associates PC, ZunderLaw.com. It is pass interference against the Terrors.
And already, Otto-Eldred with 5 penalties for 45 yards. Several of those when they were on offense, a couple here on defense.
And that'll be another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down via penalty for Redbank Valley. As the officials are looking for a football. Redbank Valley's breaking the huddle. The officials don't even have a football yet. Haven't spotted this thing. The chain gang hasn't moved, but the Bulldogs are ready to continue running down the field. And again, understand there's signal interference happening, and it's causing a blurry video quality as Colwell takes the handoff. It squirts through traffic and stays on his feet, and he'll have enough for another Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. And
Colwell just kept pumping those legs.
Trying to find a way to mitigate that interference as best we can. But when you've got competing assets for limited bandwidth, this is sometimes what happens. And Wagner gives to Colwell again, and this time he's met in the hole after a gain of about 4.
Colwell now 4 carries, 23 yards. Averages about 5.8 yards per carry. Redbank now over 100 yards. They have 101 yards off of 18 plays on offense.
Final 14 seconds of the first quarter. Wagner looking deep, going for Huffman, but overthrew him by a lot. And it looks like there's a penalty flag back near the line of scrimmage. And it is a hold this time against the Bulldogs with 8 seconds to play in the eternally clean first quarter. So we will retry this PV Paving second down, but it's going to be second and really about 16 here. And again, I apologize. It's not that the camera is out of focus or anything. We're getting some signal interference as Wagner's back to pass under pressure, and he's just going to throw that one away.
And that's a good play by Wagner. Get rid of the ball. Don't take a sack that deep.
1 second left. We'll have a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning third and long.
Yeah, and after that pass, Brian, I want to point out Wagner walking a little gingerly back there.
Well, like I said, he was banged up coming into the week. There was some question as to whether or not he'd be able to go at all, and he's giving it a shot here. And were it not for a couple of penalties, it's Wagner back to pass, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Caldwell again having himself a first quarter, and that is how the eternally clean first quarter will end. Your score, Otto-Eldred 14, Redbank Valley 6. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their resting clean promise.
Back here in New Bethlehem, about to start the second quarter. It is a fourth down for Redbank Valley, trailing Otto-Eldred 14-6. Our second quarter tonight brought to you by Verischetti Holdings. Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti and Son Incorporated. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com.
Pretty even for Redbank in the first quarter, 58 yards in the air, 43 yards on the ground.
And Otto-Eldred playing safe, even though Redbank Valley is in punt formation. Huffman gets the kick away, and nobody back to return. It's going to take a Bulldogs bounce and be down inside the 10. So Otto-Eldred playing it safe, not going to allow themselves to get burnt by a fake punt there, and instead they'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9. And again, understand there's some signal interference here going on, doing the best that we can to try to mitigate that. But again, when you've got a bunch of competing assets for limited bandwidth, this is what you end up with sometimes. So 1st and 10 for the Terrors. And McGee with the handoff. Off left tackle is Kimball. Gains about a yard, makes it a PV Paving 2nd and 9. And Terrors to the line quickly. And now going to shift the formation. And give to Kimball. Going to try the right side this time, and not much there. Gain of about 3.
Carson Gold just able to take Kimball down himself.
Yeah, Brock George in on the stop for the Bulldogs. Brings up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd and 6 for Otto-Eldred. Deep in its own territory. And McGee looking to throw. Under pressure, escapes. Still looking downfield and throws it away.
And again, both quarterbacks now have had 3rd downs where they've had to just throw the ball away and make that smart decision. And that both quarterbacks are seniors. They're both QBs that have experience, and that's what comes with experience.
And so the Bulldogs, after the good punt, force a 3 and out. Should have good field position here as Schaefer and Byers are back to field the punt. High snap. It gets it away, and Schaefer takes it, shakes a tackle, tries to get to the sideline, and instead is going to be gang tackled right around the 37, it looks like. No hash marks here at Redbank Valley, so we're kind of guesstimating what those specific yard markers are.
No hash marks, signal interference.
Yeah.
So
it's good times.
It's always a challenge.
Good times,
Yeah.
The
pregame went well.
Yeah. Try to do the best we can for you folks. Again, we understand the picture is not crisp and clear, and trying to do what we can to mitigate some of that signal interference, but right now it is to no avail. So 1st and 10 from the Otto-Eldred 38 are the Bulldogs. Trying to tie this one up. Give is to Colwell off the right side. And he'll get up 3 yards on that carry. PV Paving 2nd and 7. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop, driveway, parking lot, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PVPaving.com. Wagner looking to throw. Has a man wide open. And down the sideline and run out of bounds is Byers. But not before he picks up a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. So it's a first down for Redbank Valley at the 24. And Wagner gives to Colwell off the left side. Colwell's got some space. Nearly hurdled a man, but is tripped up. But it will be another Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. And this will put the Bulldogs at 1st and goal from the 10. As Redbank Valley is in the Redbank Chevrolet red zone. Give to Colwell again. Going to try the right side now. Pushing his way close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a PV Paving 2nd and, inches away from the goal line.
Much closer than that.
$8:40 to play in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. And Huffman takes the snap and a little brotherly shove into the end zone for the Bulldogs. And so now Redbank Valley will need a 2-point conversion to tie. And don't think I didn't see that little eye roll.
It was subtle. I tried to keep it subtle.
About as subtle as my kids, man. Come on. So Bulldogs going to attempt a 2-point conversion to try to tie this up. Wagner empties the backfield, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's caught and in for the 2-point conversion. That's Easton Maganotti. And we are tied at 14 with 8:31 to play in the Verischetti Holdings second quarter. Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
So a 1-yard touchdown run for Jackson Huffman. I won't say it again, Cody. I'll let you go. But
sorry.
But that the run by Huffman and the two-point conversion pass from Wagner to Magnotti has this tied up at 14, and that was Huffman on the Tempa touchdown.
Talk about an even offense. 69 yards in the air, 69 yards on the ground so far for Redbank.
And a short kick, and it's live ball. And Redbank Valley says they have it, and they do. Otto-Eldred tried to let that ball roll out of bounds, and instead the Bulldogs on coverage come down and recover.
Yeah, and in that situation, you can't, unless it is clearly going to be out of bounds, you can't be passive on that. You got to attack the ball.
And so now Redbank Valley with a chance to take the lead in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. You know, and Cody, we've done a lot of you and I personally have done a lot of Eisenhower football over the last 6 years, and that's one of those things. They squib a lot for that reason. You get some of those weird bounces sometimes, and there's times where you can steal an extra possession. Wagner back to pass, firing down the sideline, and it's tipped and incomplete, nearly intercepted.
What a pass break up there.
Leland Welch on the pass breakup.
And that's just a straight-up athletic play there by Welch to break that up. And it slows Redbank down a little bit. They were coming off that turnover. They were trying to strike fast, get the lead.
Well, yeah, you're first and 10 after a kickoff recovery at your opponent's 35, 30. Sorry, all the yard markers are on the other side of the field, and I'm getting up there, and it's a little hard to see. But it is a PV Paving second down. Wagner looking to throw again. Fires over the middle, and Huffman basically with a pass break up there to stop the interception.
Yeah, credit to Huffman to be able to extend as far as he did to make sure that ball didn't get picked off.
And again, that was Leland Welch on the coverage. Good coverage. 2 straight plays by Welch.
And Wagner now, he's 7 of 12, 69 yards. Has that interception early in the first quarter. Does have a touchdown.
So now it's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, third down and 10. And I guess officially on the 31 are the Bulldogs. Wagner has time, has a man wide open. It's Huffman down the far sideline. He skips over a tackle and waltzes into the end zone.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Otto-Eldred, the defender slipped, leaving Huffman completely unguarded.
That is the second Tempa touchdown for Jackson Huffman. This one through the air, 31 yards from Wagner to Huffman. And Redbank Valley has taken the lead with 8:08 to play in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Titus Smith on to attempt the extra point. His kick is up and good. Again, 8:08 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Redbank Valley 21. Otto-Eldred 14. We'll be back with more Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Located at 500 Broad Street, Redbank Chevrolet is proud to be your new Bethlehem auto dealer, offering a wide variety of new cars and trucks, as well as certified used vehicles. We also welcome our Brookville, Pittsburgh, Katanning, and Oil City customers, and are committed to placing the keys of the right vehicle in your hands. What are you waiting for? Stop by and see us today, or give us a call at 814-275-2410.
The 31-yard touchdown pass from Braylon Wagner to Jackson Huffman. Titus Smith with the extra point, and Redbank Valley leads Otto-Eldred 21-14, 8:08 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter from New Bethlehem. And being told that number 28 for Otto-Eldred, likely Dawson Welch. And little trouble with the kickoff again. But recovering and then making a nice return is Blendinger. And again, apologize for the video feed. Just a lot of people trying to hop on some limited bandwidth here, and when that happens, sometimes it causes that pixelation in the unclear video. So now Otto-Eldred, trailing for the first time tonight, takes over at its own 37. McGee looking to throw. Rolls out and gets it to Welch. Shakes the tackle. Gets to midfield and then is wrapped up. And Dawson Welch on the 13-yard reception. Gets the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. Right at midfield are the Terrors. You can visit Tionesta Builder Supply on top of the damn hill at Tionesta, online, tionestabuilders.eus. 7:25 to play. Beresketti holding second quarter.
Shane McGee, he's 3 of 4 right now, 82 yards, has a touchdown.
And fakes a handoff. McGee going to roll to his left. He's got a whole lot of space and plows his way forward for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down.
And that's McGee. That's just McGee's second carry tonight, his first for 6 yards. So we haven't seen a lot of McGee on the ground, and that was something that Redbank was going to have to do, is make Shane McGee one-dimensional. If they allow him to run and pass the ball, they're going to find themselves in a tough position on defense.
Oh, no, they ruled him short of the first down by about 6 inches or so based on where the sticks are. So it's a PV paving second and very short for Otto-Eldred. But at the Redbank Valley 41, McGee fakes. And the pass is low, was looking for Welch again. We'll bring up a third and short. And this seems like one of those situations where you might just go with like a quarterback draw or something here for McGee. Just keep the ball in his hands, let him get this short yardage, and go with a fresh set of downs if you're Otto-Eldred.
Yeah, that's what I thought they would do there, but I also understand maybe trying to catch the defense off guard and get a big play.
7 minutes exactly left in the Beresketti Holdings second quarter. Reminder that there's going to be an extended halftime here tonight, a 20-minute halftime tonight, as Redbank Valley is introducing its Hall of Fame class of 2025. And the pitch is to Blendinger, and he's got enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And now Cody, was that a toss or was that one of those little shovel passes that have become so popular?
It looked like a toss to me.
First and 10 at the Bulldogs 33 are the Terrors. Now looking to tie or take the lead. And McGee fakes, rolls, tries to find Welch, but had him turned around a little bit. I think they were initially trying to take a shot down the field.
And that's
Caldwell.
That's the dangerous thing about both these offenses. They both have the ability to grind away, but they also have the ability to make that big pass down the field and try to catch the secondary sleeping.
It's a PV Paving second and 10 for the Terrors. Fake. McGee rolls. Fakes again. Now goes back the other way. Has a whole lot of space. Shane McGee shucking and jiving and then trucking guys at the end of the play. And it's enough for a Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And the Terrors are in the Redbank Chevy Red Zone. We are now entering the Redbank Chevrolet Red Zone. What better way to drive for a touchdown than with a new or used car from Redbank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem? RedbankChevrolet.com. At the 13 are the Terrors. Fake. McGee keeps off the left side. Picks up, looks like about 3 yards on that carry. Down to the 10. .5:20 to play. Varascotti holding second quarter. Otto-Eldred knocking on the door at the Redbank Valley 10, and McGee pitches to Welch, and he's swarmed in the backfield by a pair of Bulldogs. That was Maganotti and Riley Schreckengoss in on the stop for Redbank Valley, and a loss of about 4. We'll bring up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning third down. When you get backed up on third and long, call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning to get you moving again. Visit them online, lutonsplumbing.com. And McGee gives to Welch off left tackle. And that's the kind of play you run, Cody, when you know you're going for it on fourth down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not surprised. Being down by a score with over 4 minutes to go, Redbank's going to get this ball back. So you want to try to even this up if you can.
Well, and Otto-Eldred's going to get the ball to start the second half as well. So if you can limit the amount of time that Redbank Valley has going into the half and still getting into the end zone, in which they can get another first down here without getting into the end zone, can the Terrors. And before this fourth down play, Otto-Eldred is going to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. TeamRossBecker.com. That's Ross Becker. And again, while they're in this timeout, a reminder, we are going to have an extended halftime here tonight, 20-minute halftime, as Redbank Valley will announce its Hall of Fame class of 2025. We will do our best to bring that to you. Again, apologize for the signal interference that we've got going on. It's just, is one of those things. It's
nature of the bandwidth beast. Yeah. Coming into this drive, Shane McGee had 1 carry, 6 yards. Now he has 3 carries, 33 yards. I wouldn't be surprised here if we see Shane McGee take this himself.
Well, and we talked about in the pregame, the offense runs through McGee. You got to keep the ball in his hands here. 4th and 4, sends a man in motion. And McGee looking to throw. Little dump off to Welch. And Welch is going to be close. Bulldogs think they got the stop.
Yeah, from
Huffman on the stop for Redbank Valley, and
they're going to bring the chains.
They're going to bring the chains out. We haven't seen this in a long time.
No, but it was really close.
Real close.
This is the third time tonight that we've had a third down or fourth down play get that close to the first down marker. The official took one of those flag sticks.
And it is a stop for the Redbank Valley defense. They hold in the Redbank Chevrolet red zone and take over with 3:41 to play in the first half and a chance to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's brutal for the Terrors. But right now, what they need to do is just try to like we were talking about before the game started, bend, don't break type of defense. You can give up a little bit of yardage, but just, make them run multiple plays, run that clock out, and hope that you can get into halftime just down by a score.
So the Bulldogs take over on their own 5, leading 21-14, 3:41 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. And Wagner gives to Colwell, gets into the clear, and Colwell with a big run on first down gets the Bulldogs out of the shadow of their own end zone with a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down and brings it out to the 28. So 13-yard gain for Colwell. Or excuse me, 23-yard gain for Colwell. I can math, Cody. I promise I can.
It's okay. We're not math guys.
Wagner sends a man in motion. And give it to Colwell again. Why not? And Colwell trying to push the pile. And a little extra rip at the ball there by Ryan Shenfield at the end of that play. And Colwell let him know he wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, Otto just trying to do anything right now to get that ball back.
Again, Terriers will get the ball to start the second half if they can get a stop here with 2:40 to go. It's a PV Paving second down and 6 for Redbank Valley from its own 33. This drive started at the Redbank Valley 5 after a turnover on downs. Wagner to throw. As a man, it's caught. And Jace Klauser picks up the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down for the Bulldogs. And Redbank Valley now out to the 41 as we approach 2 minutes to play in the Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Wagner back to pass, has time, fires, and it's caught by Huffman and then out of bounds after a gain of about 8. And Otto-Eldred has 1 timeout left. Redbank Valley has 2. Yes, excuse me. Otto-Eldred with 1, Redbank Valley with 2 timeouts left. 1:56 to play in the first half. PV Paving second and 3 for the Bulldogs. Near midfield, Wagner back to throw. And in and out of the hands of Carson Gold. Tried to come back on that, make a diving catch, and was just a little too far behind him.
Yeah, and prior to that incompletion, Wagner had 3 in a row, 31, 9, and 8. He's eclipsed 100 yards. He's 10 of 16, 117 yards tonight. Has that pick early on in the game. 2 touchdowns since then.
Now trying to convert a 3rd and 3, just shy of midfield. Wagner to throw. Has time. Has a pass completion to Klauser. And a Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. And a Ross Becker Insurance timeout for the Bulldogs. They've got 1 left here with 1:48 to play. Veriskety Holdings second quarter. Want to let you know tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City. NolfChryslerDodge.com.
Klauser so far this game, 5 receptions, 40 yards for him. Jackson Huffman leads in yardage. He has 4 catches for 69 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Wyatt Byers with 2 receptions for 14 yards.
So the Bulldogs 47 yards away from making this a 2-score game. Otto-Eldred will get the ball to start the second half. Reminder, we're going to have an extended halftime here tonight, a 20-minute halftime from New Bethlehem as Redbank Valley welcomes its Hall of Fame class of 2025 here at the half.
Brian, do you think Redbank comes out here and takes a shot down the field on this first play.
I could see it, but I think they want to score this touchdown with as close to 0 time left on the clock in the first half as they can, knowing that the Terrors are going to get the ball to start the second half. You don't want to take a chance on allowing them to make a big play before the half. Wagner looking to throw, fires, and just out of Klauser's reach. That'll bring up a PV Paving 2nd down and 10.
Wagner did a good job there. Although it was an incompletion, did a good job of putting that ball in a place where only his receiver could make a play on it, limit turnover exposure.
Wagner, Colwell, the sidecar to his right, fake to him. Wagner throws, and incomplete, was looking for Gould down the sideline.
No flag.
No flags. It brings up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning 3rd down and 10. Cody, in this part of the field right here is where I'd maybe give the ball off to Colwell and see if you can't sneak a first down or maybe at least a 7 or 8 yard pickup and make 4th down a little easier for you.
Yeah, and now I kind of thought maybe it was 50-50. They would take a shot downfield, pass the ball. I was a little surprised they did it back-to-back there when you think about the clock. So, yeah, you want to get that clock running for 4th down and try to pin them deep.
And instead, Wagner's back to pass. He throws to the sideline. It's caught there by Gould and going to be close to the 1st down. I think he's got it. Yeah, they're moving him right onto the 35-yard line. So what a catch there by Gould to keep his feet in bounds, not only to secure the catch, but kept his feet in bounds. And it's a Ty Nesta Builder Supply 1st down for Redbank Valley.
Big catch by Gould, his first of the night.
93 seconds left. Verischetti holding 2nd quarter. And Wagner now sends Klauser in motion and asking for the play to be called again. 2 seconds left on the play clock, and they just get it off. Wagner under pressure, steps up, throws, and it is caught far sideline by Huffman, and he'll be just shy of the 1st down, but he gets out of bounds and stops the clock, and Redbank Valley was lucky to get that play off.
Yeah, again, kind of harkening back to that senior, that leadership that they have at the quarterback position. You wonder, not saying a freshman isn't capable of doing that, but you wonder if you had a younger quarterback in there, less experienced, are they able to get that play off? Good job by Wagner there.
PV Paving 2nd, and they're going to mark him 2 yards shy, so pickup of 8 there. Wagner looking to throw. Goes back to Huffman, and he's got the catch again, and this time it is a Ty Nesta Builder Supply 1st down. And when you got to have it, go to your most trusted receiver.
Oh, absolutely.
Jackson Huffman with a couple of big catches here. And again, folks, apologize for the video quality. We've got some signal interference here, and just too many competing for limited bandwidth as Wagner's back to pass again, fires, and it's caught by Gould. Gould makes a move and then is wrapped up right at the 10-yard line, so it will be a Ty Nesta Builder Supply 1st down and goal as the Bulldogs are in the Redbank Chevrolet red zone. And they're up to the line quickly with a minute to play. Verischetti holding 2nd quarter. Wagner looking to throw again. He goes far side and diving.
Just out of his reach.
That was Maganotti he was looking for on that play. And that's okay, though. I mean, it's 1st and goal. You get an incompletion. It stops the clock. let you kind of reset a little bit here for this second down.
Yeah, it allows that offense to breathe a little, and Wagner take his time. That hurry up is nice, but every once in a while a break from it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the offensive linemen appreciate that.
56 seconds left. Verischetti holding second quarter. Bulldogs knocking on the door at the 10. Wagner to throw, fires, it's caught, and making a move back inside for the Tampa touchdown is Maganotti. So couldn't quite make the catch on first down, but he makes the catch and then makes a great move to get free and get in the end zone for Easton Maganotti. A 10-yard touchdown with 50 seconds left in the first half. And that's a huge touchdown for Redbank Valley with Otto-Eldred set to receive the second half kickoff.
Yeah, it really kind of changes the dynamic. If Otto's not able to come out and score, Redbank can start just worrying about running that clock down.
Titus Smith's kick is up and good. 50 seconds left in the first half. The Bulldogs get a fourth down stop at their own 5, go 95 yards to take a 28-14 lead. And Cody, what a drive to likely end the first half offensively for Redbank Valley.
Yeah, and it was a mixed bag of running and passing, heavier on the passing side, but the highlight of it was just Wagner's poise the entire drive. You could tell that no matter what was happening, he was in control, he was in command, and very impressive drive. 95 yards for any team is a tall order.
Man, that's a veteran quarterback, you know, and that's
absolutely.
We talked about it a lot last night. We saw a freshman quarterback who you could see that maturation process happening almost in real time, but that's what a veteran quarterback can get you sometimes when you need to have it. Short kick, and it is taken by Blendinger, and Otto-Eldred will take over near its own 30 with 46 seconds. And this can be a quick strike offense too, Cody. And that's why I said, you know, if Redbank Valley wanted to score with as little time left as possible, you don't want to give this Otto-Eldred offense any momentum heading into halftime.
Yeah, I think that you look for them to maybe take a couple of sideline shots and get somewhere around midfield before they take that big one downfield.
So 1st and 10, officially at the 31.
And Redbank's playing off. This is an opportunity for McGee to maybe run it out of bounds.
And there goes McGee off the left side. Gets by Huffman and then is tackled down by a host of Bulldogs. And Otto-Eldred only has one timeout left here. So you got to think they're going to get to the line quickly. "23 seconds left. And that's the danger if you run and don't get out of bounds. And they give to Welch, and he's hit and swarmed immediately in the backfield. That's a Larson's garbage service loss of yards. And that is the final play of the first half. We head to halftime. Your score, Redbank Valley 28. Otto-Eldred 14. We'll be back with the Allstate Insurance and David Jones Agency halftime show. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome into the Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency halftime show. You're in good hands with Allstate Insurance and the David Jones Agency. Dave will always help you make the right decisions with your insurance needs. Call him today, 814-223-4000. Your score at the half, Redbank Valley 28, Otto-Eldred 14. Let's take a look now at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta, online, hunterstation.com.
Brian, we had 3 scores in the first and 3 scores in the second, starting off with a 74-yard pick six by Shane McGee to put Otto-Eldred up 6-0. Jackson Huffman then at 5:35 was able to grab a Wagner pass for 22 yards to tie it up 6-6 as that conversion failed. It was Shane McGee again in the first quarter with 4:19 left to go. Hit Tyne Caldwell for the 44-yard score. Dawson Welch got the run 14-6 Otto-Eldred. Jackson Huffman again with 8:31 in the second with a 1-yard brotherly love shove for the score.
I'll get you there.
Easton Maganotti got the catch for the conversion, tied up 14-14. And, just under 30 seconds later at 8:08, Wagner hits Huffman for the 31-yard lead-changing score. Titus Smith with the kick, 21-14. And then it was about 7 minutes later until we saw another score, 50 seconds on the clock. The Bulldogs went down the field 95 yards, capped it off with a Wagner to Maganotti 10-yard score. Titus Smith with the kick, and here we sit 28-14 at halftime.
That was our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary, hunterstation.com. Let's take a look now at our Janie Montgomery Scott and Clarion halftime stats. No matter where you are in life, just starting out, in your peak earning years, nearing retirement, or contemplating your legacy, we're here for you. When you work with us, it's about going beyond investing. It's about connecting your life and your finances. JanieClarion.com.
On the Otto-Eldred side, 18 offensive plays for 141 yards. They're averaging about 7.8 yards per play. In the passing game, they have 86 yards, and on the ground, they have 55. Individually for Otto-Eldred, Shane McGee rushing 4 for 40, and he does have a first down on the ground. Devin Kimball with 2 carries for 4 yards, and Wyatt Blendinger has 2 carries for 13 yards. Shane McGee in the passing game, 4 of 7. Like I said, 86 yards and has a passing touchdown. And then over on the receiving side, Dawson Welch with 2 receptions, 17 yards. Blendinger, thinking of Cody Bellinger now, the Yankees. Blendinger with 1 catch for 25 yards. And Tyne Caldwell with 1 catch for 44 yards. On the Redbank side, offensively, they've ran 42 offensive plays for 266 yards, averaging 6.3 yards per play. 170 of those yards are in the air. 96 are on the ground. So we have Cale Burnett with 6 carries for 15 yards and Connor Colwell for 9 carries for 75 yards. Wagner is 16 for 25, 170 yards, has 3 touchdowns. He's really been a highlight in the first half. Jackson Huffman, 6 catches for 82 yards. And Carson Gold with 2 catches, 24 yards. Jace Klauser, 5 catches, 40 yards. Wyatt Byers, 2 catches, 14 yards. And Easton Maganati, 1 catch, 10 yards. Kind of back to what we were saying. Wagner really spreading the ball around.
Those were our Janie Montgomery, Scott, and Clarion halftime stats. Visit them online, JanieClarion.com. We'll take a look now at the Generational Wealth Management Out-of-Town scoreboard. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Well, last night in District 10, in a game, Cody, you and I were at, it was Cathedral Prep with a 58-7 win at Warren. In tonight's action across District 9, in the second quarter at Clarion Limestone, Punxsutawney leads Central Clarion 7-6. Karn City all over Montauk at the half, 42-0. No report yet from Ridgeway and St. Mary's. In the second quarter, DuBois with a 49-14 lead over Bradford. Brockway with a 7-0 second quarter lead on Brookville. Port Allegheny up big on Smethport, 48-0 in the second quarter. Also in the second quarter, Keystone leading Kane 28-13. And in another game that you can catch right here on the YDL Sports Network, second quarter action, Union AC Valley 15, Cameron County nothing. Countersport all over Bucktail 33-0 in the second. And Clearfield leading Belfont 15-0 second quarter. And no report yet from Kerwinsville and Southern Huntington. In District 10, Farrell a big lead over Mercer 34-0 second quarter. Reynolds up 23-0 on Sharpsville in the first. Wilmington shutting out Berlin Brothers Valley 14-0 second quarter there. Maplewood 22-6 over Lakeview in the second quarter. Iroquois and Union City tied at 7 second quarter. All these games second quarter action. Mercyhurst Prep and Seneca also tied at 7, as are Northwestern and Eisenhower in another game that you can see right here on the YDL Sports Network. As well as Titusville and Conneaut. All of those games tied up 7-7 in the second quarter. Wow. And you know what? So are Hickory and Sharon 7-7 second quarter. Why not? Let's just keep it going. Slippery Rock leading Grove City 14-0 second quarter. Corey up on Girard 13-7 in the first. General McLean big lead over Franklin 35-0 second quarter. Harbor Creek up 20-7 over Fairview second quarter. No report yet from Northeast and Fort LaBeouf. And second quarter action, Oil City leading Meadville 9-0. And at the half, McDowell with a 28-7 lead over Erie. Tomorrow in District 10 action, Cambridge Springs is at Sagertown, while Cochranton travels to Greenville. That has been our Generational Wealth Management out-of-town scoreboard. Find out more at gwm.nm.com.
Some of these are tough. Yeah.
And they are now introducing the Redbank Valley Hall of Fame class of 2025. We'll try to pick up the public address announcer here for you.
The Bulldogs finished with a 13-2 record. And most importantly, they made history by giving Redbank Valley its first ever state championship in any sport. This team showed what hard work, perseverance, and community pride pride and accomplish. Their love united our town, inspired our students, and provided that small town football team to achieve victory. Today, as we unveil this sign, let it stand as a lasting reminder of the 2021 Bulldogs and the legacy they created. A legacy of pride, determination, and Bulldog spirit. Senior members of the 2021 Bulldog team were Tyson Adams, Greg Hussein, Kobe Barrett, Derek Young, Marquis Dunlop, Jacob Kundick, Gunnar Magentini, Joseph Mansfield, Anthony McGuire, Christopher Marshall, Kate Minnick, Brendan Schreckenglass, Ray Schreckenglass, Dustin Yardley, Ethan Young. Other members joining us tonight are Cam Lang, Drew Byers, Rylan Root, Caden Root, and Jacob Lapham. Let's see it, boys. Congratulations to the players, coaches, and fans who made this unforgettable season possible. And a huge thank you to the Redbank Subway, TJ Sandblasting, and Clark Vinyl Graphics for sponsoring this time. Your incredible generosity is greatly appreciated. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog.
Hey, you guys on radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow fans and alumni and community members, good evening. Tonight at halftime, we pause for the action on the field to celebrate something even bigger than football. We gather to honor the proud history, traditions, and activities of Red Bank Valley athletes as we introduce the 2025 class of Red Bank Valley Students Alumni. These athletes, coaches, teams, and contributors embody Bulldog pride. They remind us that greatness comes not only from victories, but also from leadership, sportsmanship, and the way they carry themselves in competition and in life. Let's meet this year's honorees. Our first inductee is not just one individual, but an entire team. The legendary 1979-1980 Redbank Valley boys basketball team. This group recorded one of the most successful seasons in Bulldog history, finishing with an outstanding 23 wins and just 4 losses. For the first time since 1975, Redbank Valley was crowned District 9 Class Governing Championship, defeating Brookfield, Vanderbilt on a second shot by Ross Fowler and Kate David Total. Highlights include defeating eventual state champion East Brady on our home court, becoming the first team to win at Park City and finishing 16-2 in the Clarion County League. Led by seniors Dave Schaefer, Mark Bowser, Mike Farmer, along with other key contributors Joe Bucks, Tom McCarthy, Jeff Heffler, and Dave Wish. Bulldogs were balanced and unstoppable force under the coaching of Mike Brown and the late Larry Griffin. They set a school record with 1,854 total points, with Schaefer, Bowser, Nystrom, and McClain all filling the stat sheet in scoring, rebounding, and assists. Tonight, we proudly welcome the head coach, Mike Brown, players Jeff Heffler and Tom McClain, and the entire 1979-1980 boys basketball team into the Hall of Fame. Our first inductee was a true trailblazer in Redbank athletes. Macy Huffman Minnick. Macy was a three-sport athlete who helped establish the Redbank Valley soccer and softball program. She was a 4-year starter in softball, a 2-year starter in soccer, and a 3-year varsity letter winner in basketball. In 1998, she made history as the first Redbank Valley girls basketball player to receive that MVP award. She helped lead the Bulldogs to 2 district 9 championships and continued her athletic career at Carlisle College, where she earned high academic honors and became a two-time All-American Scholar athlete. Lacey carried her passion for sports into teaching, coaching, and raising her family with her husband Matt and her 3 children. Her leadership and versatility continue to generation. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Next inductee is another Google legend, Jake Doherty. Jake is a standout in both football and basketball. A quarterback who shattered every passing record of Redbank Valley, including a state record, 614 yards in a single game. He ranks among the best in District 9 history and earned All-State honors in 2014. On the basketball court, Jake became the school's all-time leading scorer with 1,558 points, leading the Bulldogs to their first District 9 title in 20 years. Jake continued his career at Williamsburg University, where he excelled in both football and basketball, earning Rookie of the Year honors and serving as a four-time team captain. Today, he gives back to the program as Redbank Valley's head basketball coach, already winning 2 District 9 championships. He is also a dedicated husband to coordinate and father to Cade, Maverick, and Braylon. Please welcome Jake Doherty. Our next inductee is one of the most decorated wrestlers in Redbank Valley history, Jake Patrick. Jake was a 3-time state qualifier, a 2-time district champion, and a 3-time regional champion. He played second in states in 1990 and third in 1991, becoming the first Bulldog wrestler to earn 100 career wins. He finished with an incredible record of 114, 12 losses, and 2 ties, losing only 1 field match in his entire varsity career. The odd wrestler, JP went on to a successful career in management, and he and his wife also raised 2 children, Austin and Coda. He continues to avoid with grit and determination, the wrestling taught him, living out the words of Dan Gable, once you've wrestled, everything else in life is easy. Tonight we welcome J.P. Kirkpatrick into the Hall of Fame. Our next inductee is a man who shaped generations of student athletes, not just through coaching and teaching, but through his leadership and service, Gene Smith. Gene served as a teacher, assistant principal, athletic director, and mentor for decades at Redbank Valley. He coached the sports, officiated football, organized the varsity club, and created programs like the Girls Carter and Seven System, and student trips to Pirate and Steeler. Beyond school, Gene also contributed to the community as a sports editor, a believer indicator, and through service on the park board and fair board. His dedication to student opportunities, school spirit, and Bulldog athletes left a lasting legacy that lives on today. We are proud to honor the late Gene Smith. Representing the Smith family tonight is Gene's good friend and former colleague, Mike Brown. Tonight's next inductee this evening is a man who served as the story of Bulldog athletes' life for decades, Ron Wilson. A proud graduate of the class of 1958, Ron served his country in the Air Force before returning home and eventually becoming sports editor of the News Indicator, where he covered Redbank Valley athletics with passion and integrity until his retirement in 2013. Ron loved connecting with athletes, coaches, and fans, telling their stories and celebrating their triumphs. Known for his quick wit and warm personality, he became a beloved figure in our community. His dedication to shine the spotlight of Bulldog athletes and their sport, their achievements, and many big squads. Tonight, Ron's nephew, Matt Willis, and his family are representing. We proudly invite the late Ron Willis to the Redbank Valley Sports Hall of Fame. Our last inductee for tonight made it on time. She was one of the finest all-around athletes to ever come through Redbank Valley, Jen Patrick. Jen and her family are actually in route from the airport as we speak, but she was able to make it. Jen earned varsity letters in basketball, softball, and soccer, but it was basketball where she got her greatest marks. She was a 3-time state first team all-conference selection, a 2-time District 9 champion, and a 4th player in school history to score 1,000 career points, finishing with exactly 2001 on the final shot of her career. She set the school record for scoring consistency and leadership on and off the court. She excelled academically as a student council president, National Honor Society member, and a DA Award Student of the Year. Jen continued her career at Clarion University playing Division II basketball and later serving as a coach and athletic director before building a successful professional career. Today she lives in Nashville with her wife Rachel and daughters Robin and Cindy. While honoring the memory of her late mother, Mary Young, she, a beloved Redbank Valley High School teacher, please welcome Jen Dunn.
So the Redbank Valley Hall of Fame class of 2025 includes the 1979-1980 boys basketball team, Jen Dunk Cothran, Lacey Hoffman-Minnick, Jake Doherty, J.P. Kirkpatrick, Gene Smith, and Ron Willison. In addition, that banner unveiling you saw for that 2021 state runner-up football team here at Redbank Valley now has the banner underneath the scoreboard here in New Bethlehem. Congratulations to the entire class of 2025 and the 2021 Redbank Valley football team for their accomplishments. And Cody, let's take a look real quick as the teams are back on the field for warm-ups at our Rehab Center second half adjustments. With 8 locations to serve you, including in Clarion, Brookville, and Katanning, the Rehab Center always makes the right adjustments. The Rehab Center, chiropractors caring for health. Visit them online, therehabcenters.com, and that's center spelled the old English way with an R-E-S.
Brian, I think both teams are playing pretty strong. They played a pretty strong first half. Here in the second half, I'd look for Otto, maybe just clean it up a little bit. They had 5 penalties, 45 yards, and they haven't been able to capitalize on some opportunities that they've had. Down by 2 scores, I think that they need to play very clean, very, very perfect football here in the second half because Redbank is very tough. And on the Redbank side, they haven't done a whole lot incorrect, especially in the second quarter. They had a really strong first half. They've limited their penalties to 2 penalties for 15 yards. So as far as Redbank goes, I think they just try to get the dagger. If they can stop Otto and they can get the dagger in the, I'm just going to get it
yes.
in there. And
I'm rubbing off on you.
And they can, add another score and go up by 3 scores. They can kind of have a comfortable second half. So both teams coming into the second half with a little different momentum and a little different game plan.
And those are our Rehab Center second half adjustments. Visit them online, therehabcenters.com. We're going to step away. We'll be back with third quarter action. Allegheny Grove, Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place in the northern tier to get custom signage, lettering, digital printing, graphics, vehicle wraps, or direct-to-garment apparel printing and embroidery? Then look no further than Cousins Designs in Duke Center, PA. At Cousins Designs, your options are limitless, putting you on the cutting edge of quality custom logos and designs. Find out more about Cousins Designs by calling them today at 814-966-3000. That's Cousins Designs in Duke Center at 814-966-3000.
PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveways, parking lots, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete is your one-stop shop for all your paving and concrete needs. Call today for an estimate at 814-598-8644.
Are you looking for fundraising ideas? Does your team need sports apparel promotional items? Maybe it's a team store you're looking for. Call or visit DE Sports Inc. on Main Street in Clarion. If you dream it, they make it. Call them at 814-226-4871 and like them on Facebook. Dave Eastad and crew will take care of you.
Eternally Clean Cemetery and Monument Service is the top choice for honoring loved ones with headstone cleaning and flower assortments. Call Corey at 814-227-9370 or Samantha at 814-227-9913 for a free estimate. Visit their Facebook page or eternally-clean.com to learn more. Let your loved one's headstone shine with their Resting Clean promise.
Our third quarter tonight is brought to you by Acrisure. Acrisure, with a location in DuBois, is the official insurance provider of the YDL Sports Network. Find out more at acrisure.com/mid-Atlantic. So Otto-Eldred will get the ball to start the second half, trailing 28-14. Here's McGee and Welch deep to receive for the Terrors, and it's going to be Welch right around the 20. Has a big hole right up the gut. And it's going to be a good start to the second half. About a 25-yard return there for Welch, and there was nobody in the middle of the field for Redbank Valley.
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs there dodged one because Welch got tripped up. But, yeah, he had nobody in front of him, and it was a guy behind him that was able to bring him down. Good field position, good start for Otto-Eldred. This is exactly where you want to be if you want to try to climb back now.
So they're going to start actually in Redbank Valley territory at the Bulldogs 49. And McGee gives to Welch off left tackle and gains a couple before being run out of bounds by Peyton Kennemuth. Bring up a PV Paving second down and 8. PV Paving and Stamped Concrete specializes in blacktop driveway, parking lot, seal coating, and stamped concrete. PVPaving.com. Terrors getting the play in here. Now they have the one that they want. McGee gives to Welch, going to try the right side this time. Welch looking to get the edge, not going to get there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it as Byers and Kennemuth again on the stop for the Bulldogs. Brings up Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, third down and long. When you get backed up on third and long, Luton's Plumbing to get you going again, lutonsplumbing.com. And McGee now looking to throw. Has some time. Fires over the middle and nearly picked off.
Yeah,
Brock George had his hands on it.
That was an uncharacteristically just inaccurate pass. You wonder if McGee it came off his hand weird or had an odd grip on the ball or something, because that was the receiver was a good 5 yards behind the ball.
Well, it was mid-70s at kickoff, Cody, and now it's dipping down probably into the low 60s already. And, you wonder if that you get a little bit of moisture on the ball from it being on the grass and maybe don't have quite the grip. But Terra's going to go for it here on fourth down, and we've got a whistle. And Otto-Eldred is going to have taken their first Rossbecker Insurance timeout of the second half. Rossbecker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. Team Rossbecker, that's Rossbecker. And it's a big play right off the bat here.
It is a big play, and as you were talking, I was kind of thinking, why are they going for it in this situation? Yes, they're in Redbank's side of the field, but just barely. You have a whole second half to play. You're down by 2 scores. I understand that aspect, but and it makes me wonder if did Otto-Eldred see something in the first half where they kind of have that one play that they know is going to be there, and they're going to take advantage of it right here.
Well, here we go. Fourth down and 8 for the Terrors at the Redbank Valley 47. And McGee tried the hard count. Redbank linemen don't jump, but instead Otto-Eldred moves first as Caldwell takes off. That's going to back him up 5 on the Zunder insurance penalty. And you got to think they're maybe going to punt this away now.
Yeah, I would be very shocked if they go for it now.
And so now Otto-Eldred lines up for the Daddy's and Clarion punt. Never punt on lunch or dinner. Stop in at Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion for a delicious meal every time at an affordable price. Check out their Daily Chef's Choice menu on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion. This is Welch back to kick, and he gets it away. Takes a Otto-Eldred bounce. It's taken there by Colwell, and he trucked somebody over there on the far sideline. Picked up another couple of yards.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that Colwell decided to grab it. Thought maybe they just let it go out of bounds, but then not only did he grab it, he came in like a freight train.
Bulldogs take over. 10:47 left, Acrisure third quarter. Redbank Valley leading 28-14, and again, we understand there's some signal issues causing some lack of clarity with our video feed, and again, just some interference here. Too many people trying to, and not enough bandwidth, basically. And Wagner gives to Colwell again, and he nearly breaks free.
Yeah, that's 2 times we've seen Colwell touch the ball, and he's running with a purpose right now. Only got a few yards, but they were an aggressive few yards.
Call it a 3-yard pickup there. Brings up a PV Paving 2nd and 7. And Wagner gives it Colwell again. He's got a big hole on the right side, and he's going to have enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. And now, this is almost a continuation of that last drive in the first half, Cody, where you're seeing the Redbank Valley offensive linemen are starting to impose their will a little bit, opening up some running lanes for Colwell.
Yeah, and it's a long game. And Redbank, you look at the sideline. Redbank has a depth on their roster. Otto-Eldred not as deep.
Yeah, give it to Colwell again. This time it's on the left side, and he's got another big gainer. Call it 9 this time. Be a PV Paving 2nd and 1. And at this point, if you're Redbank Valley, I think you just keep feeding Colwell, and they will. And not much doing this time. He's fighting for more yardage. He got enough for the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. This thing is short. Wow.
I saw this near side official. Didn't signal anything.
I don't know. I'm trying to line right up with this, and that they measured earlier. I'm surprised you're not getting a little bit of a measure, because that from our vantage point, I mean, that's all right in line. The nose of the football is over the chain, but give it to Colwell again, and this time he's definitely got the Tionesta Builder Supply first down. No question about that one. And the Bulldogs just chugging away here and killing some clock while they do it.
Yeah, and that's the most important part of this right now. Bulldogs with 24 yards on the ground. They had 96 the whole first half, and so far, just a few minutes into the second half, they have 24, all Colwell.
And now Wagner looking to throw. Fires down the sideline. Tipped and incomplete.
There is a flag on the near side of the field here.
He was looking for Schreckengast. And it looks like maybe an illegal shift on the Bulldogs. Yes, indeed. So that is under insurance penalty, goes against Redbank Valley. Back them up 5 yards and make it a 1st and 15.
But again, just runs a little bit more time off
Yeah.
the clock. So it's not, it's all not all negative for Redbank right now.
And right back to Colwell. Plows his way through the line and gets the penalty yardage back and then some. And again, this is the kind of thing that when you're a team that's kind of at a critical point in the season, you don't want to fall to 1-3.
No.
And neither of these teams want to fall to 1-3, obviously, but you don't want to fall to 1-3. You're trying to avoid a 3-game skid. If you can suddenly get a little bit of a power running game going, that can do wonders for your offense.
Yeah, absolutely. And just sets the tone.
And they just keep feeding him, and this time he's going to get stopped up after a short gain. And Redbank players slow to get up and hobbling to the sideline, not what they want to see. That's Wyatt Byers putting no weight on that left foot. So the 3-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 7. Wagner back to throw, under pressure, scrambles, fires, and caught on the sideline by Huffman. What a catch.
Yeah, he had a foot down. He was very precise on getting that foot in there.
That's an All-State Insurance and David Jones agency. Good hands play by Jackson Huffman. What a catch for the Ty Nesta Builder Supply. First down. Redbank Valley now on the Otto-Eldred 25. Chance to make this a 3-score game and give it right back to Colwell. Stumbles through the hole and still falls forward. Colwell's not used to all this work.
But even when he's stumbling, he's netting positive yards.
Yeah.
That's a good sign from a running back, and it's a good weapon to have going forward in the season.
Yeah, coming into this game, Cody, I mean, Wagner had just one fewer completion than the Bulldogs had carries as a team through 3 games. So this has not been their game so far this year, is this running attack, and we're seeing heavy doses of Colwell here as it's 3rd down again.
Yeah, Connor Colwell, 17 carries tonight, 113 yards. He's responsible for 5 first downs himself. He's averaging 6.6 yards per carry.
Third and 3 from the 17 as the Bulldogs are in the Redbank Chevrolet red zone. Wagner will swing out and unable to corral that one was Maganotti. We're now entering the Redbank Chevrolet red zone. What a better way to drive for a touchdown than with a new or used car from Redbank Chevrolet in New Bethlehem, redbankchevrolet.com. And it's 4th and 3. And a big moment here for the Otto-Eldred defense. They got to get a stop if they want to give their offense a chance to get the Terrors back in this game. So Klauser in motion. Wagner throws. Hoffman shakes a tackle and in for the Redbank Valley Tempa touchdown. A 17-yard pass from Wagner to Hoffman. And the Bulldogs have a 3-score lead with 5:13 to play in the Acrisure 3rd quarter. Smith on to attempt the extra point. And his kick is good. Redbank Valley 35, Otto-Eldred 14. It is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Why should you choose Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City? Why wouldn't you choose them? At Nolf, their sales are speedy and include upfront and straightforward pricing. If it's service and parts you're after, they have skilled technicians who are factory trained while offering knowledgeable parts experts. Maybe you need Nolf's full service body shop offering top quality collision repair to all makes and models of cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Or do you want to cruise the highway in a clean, shiny vehicle thanks to Nolf's detailing service? No matter your needs, Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City is there for you. Find out more at nolfchryslerdodge.com.
Braylon Wagner to Jackson Huffman for 17 yards and the Tempa touchdown in Redbank Valley. Now leads Otto-Eldred 35-14. Tempa Supply and Service next to Showcase Homes is your one-stop shop for high-quality home parts, including doors, windows, furnaces, steps, and essential supplies.
With that 17-yard touchdown, Wagner 18 of 28, 200 yards on the nose. Huffman accounts for 112 of those yards.
Redbank Valley tried to do an onside kick, and instead it doesn't go the 10 yards and goes out of bounds.
Stick to what you're good at. Yeah. But how often do we see that in high school football? A team tries to kind of step out of their comfort zone, and it's more difficult than it sounds.
Yeah. Well, and that's one of those. If you recover that onside kick and then go down and score again, you've essentially put the game away here in the third quarter.
Oh, it's definitely a good. It's a good theory, a good idea.
Yeah.
But you're up by 3 scores. I don't know if it's really necessary.
Discussion from the officials here. They're trying to determine where to spot this ball. And so great starting field position for Otto-Eldred will be inside the Redbank Valley 40 at the 39, 38-yard line. On a gotta-have-it drive here for the Terrors. McGee rolling, throwing, and into the dirt. That looked like they were going to maybe try to get that out to Kimball on a little swing pass, and Redbank Valley defense had him covered, and McGee kind of wisely threw that away.
Yeah, that seemed to be the concept, and I wonder if we're going to get to a point with Shane McGee where unless he's got something wide open, he just tucks it and runs and starts trying to make positive yards and make plays himself.
PV Paving, second down and 10. 5:08 to go, Acrisure third quarter. And again, understand there's some signal interference causing poor video quality. Apologize for that. Again, it's too many people and too little bandwidth trying to get on here tonight. And they toss to Blendinger, and he's got it's like a 7 or an 8 yard pickup. Huffman and Kennemuth on the stop for the Bulldogs. It is this is a shorter game. That was only 5 yard pickup. Looked like he had fallen forward for more than that, but 5 yard gain brings up a 3rd and 5. McGee calling out some protection there from the gun. And McGee's just going to take off with it.
Yeah,
and this one's coming back on a hold on the reception.
Yeah, you can't lay down on the defender.
No.
Whether it's intentional or not.
Yeah. The under-insurance penalty goes against Otto-Eldred, and that's going to make this a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning 3rd down and long. .425 left, Acrisure third quarter.
First half, Otto had 141 yards on offense. So far this half, just 7 yards.
3rd and 15. Need to get inside the Redbank Valley 30 to pick up the first down here. McGee rolls, steps up, throws. He's got a man open, and the catch is made. And then bouncing off the tackle and inside the 15 is Caldwell, having himself a ball game tonight. And Otto-Eldred now inside the Redbank Chevrolet red zone. And Caldwell got all the way down inside the 10. Looks like the down marker is on about the 7 or 8. So it's 1st and goal on the Ty Nesta Builder Supply first down. And they send man in motion, and McGee flushed. And it flushed right into the corner of the end zone for the Tempa touchdown. And a big answer there for Otto-Eldred to stay within striking distance. Looks like Otto-Eldred maybe keeping the offense out on the field here, going to go for 2. And they are with 5 seconds left on the play clock. Going to have to get this one off in a hurry. And McGee with a little flip and fighting his way through, but not making it to the end zone is Blendinger. So with 3:44 to play, Acrisure third quarter, Redbank Valley 35, Otto-Eldred 20.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Shane McGee with an 8-yard touchdown run trims the Redbank Valley lead over Otto-Eldred to 35-20. Terrors getting set to kick off.
Also stopped a 28-point streak that Redbank had there.
And a short kick is going to go out of bounds.
And we were talking during the break, we kind of anticipated we'd see an onside kick there. And maybe that was the initial plan, but a little surprising to see that style kick down a few scores.
And with the way the Redbank Valley offense has been operating lately, and that last drive especially with a heavy dose of Colwell, you get another drive like that, and all of a sudden you just don't have enough time left to come back in this game.
Right. Yeah, and that's got to be. I have to assume that's where Redbank's mindset is let's definitely take this into the fourth quarter.
Well, they're going to start with 3:44 on the game clock. Acrisure third quarter. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find out all there is to do on Warren, PA at wcvb.net/events. And the Bulldogs will start at their own 37. And why not give it to Colwell, and he's going to bounce off a tackle and then get spun down for another big pickup. And I think regardless of what happens the rest of the way here, that young man is going to be tired tomorrow.
I think he's going to be tired. I think he's going to have a few bruises, but I'm sure he feels it's all worth it.
Especially if this this score holds up. And they give it to him again, and this time he's swallowed up in the backfield. That was number 32, Devin Kimball, on the stop for Otto-Eldred. And a Larson's Garbage Service loss of yards.
Yeah, that's his 20th touch tonight, 121 yards.
And most of them hard yards.
Yeah. Oh, definitely hard-fought yards.
Big third down here for the Otto-Eldred defense, trying to stay in this one. Fake to Colwell, throw, and it's escaping a tackle is Gold down the sideline. Carson Gold, one man to beat, and he's yanked down by the face mask.
Yeah, definitely.
I could see that one all the way up here. Didn't even have to zoom in.
I think that defender was just trying to grab whatever he could, and it just so happened to be the face mask, and he wasn't going to let go.
That's one of those stop the touchdown any way you can, because otherwise Gold was off to the races. It's still, though, the garage big play. When you train at the garage in Shippenville, you are more likely to make a big play. And so the Bulldogs back in the Redbank Chevrolet red zone now have a 1st and goal inside the 10. And give to Caldwell up the gut, trying to push the pile forward. Not quite going to have enough, but give him about 4 down to the 5-yard line. And this is one of those situations, Cody. I think you just keep feeding Caldwell. Let him reap the rewards of all that hard running in this quarter.
Yeah, cap it off with a score by him and run a little more time off the clock.
Colwell is a sidecar to Wagner's right. And they give it to him again. Tried to cut back and gets it down to the 1. And a flag comes out at the end of the play, a couple of them. And this will be an interesting call here, especially if it's against the Bulldogs, as they're down to the 1-yard line. I just saw number 53, Brock George, just politely walked over, handed the ball to the official, make a little nice with him. It's an unsportsmanlike against Redbank Valley. And so instead of 3rd and goal from the 1, and I believe that's going to be a dead ball, so it'll still be 3rd and goal. It's just going to be from the 16. So it is 3rd and goal from the 16 now after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And again, unfortunately, the officials aren't mic'd up, so I'm not sure who it was on.
I still think that you go to Colwell here. I don't think you go away from that.
And the official's now going to reset, have a conversation with somebody.
You're down inside the red zone right now. That defense is going to be tight. You already have thrown 1 pick 6 tonight. I don't think in this situation it's necessary to put the ball in the air, but definitely not anything dangerous.
Wagner is going to throw, looking for Gold. And Gold, did he make the catch? He did! It's a Tempa touchdown for Carson Gold, 16 yards. What a reception.
What do I know?
That's why Blaine Gold's down there calling plays, and you're up here telling everybody else what he's doing.
Armchairing it. No, but that was perfect placement with the pass. I mean, that was
great ball by Wagner. Yeah,
catch that ball.
Smith on to attempt the extra point. And Smith's kick is good. 1:33 to go. Acrisure third quarter. Redbank Valley 42. Otto-Eldred 20. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
When most places start preparing for a long winter's nap, we start living our best life. The mountainsides burning with color ignite something inside that now is the time to embrace what's around us. Warren County, Pennsylvania really is paradise, as we are surrounded with beautiful places and smiling faces. Warren County, Pennsylvania. Find your adventure, find your peace.
A 16-yard pass from Braylon Wagner to Carson Gold. An incredible catch by Gold to make that reception and fall into the end zone. Extends the Redbank Valley lead 42-20 over Otto-Eldred. 1:33 to play. Acrisure third quarter from New Bethlehem. And Smith kicks it deep. Taken outside the 15 by Welch. Welch with a solid return out across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Wagner leaves that scoring drive 20 of 30. He's got 244 yards tonight, 5 touchdowns for the senior quarterback.
For the senior quarterback who wasn't sure he was going to be able to play tonight.
Yeah, not too bad for a guy who's a little banged up.
And so now Terrors take over at their own 36. McGee looking to throw, fires, has Welch. Welch makes a man miss and then extends for an extra yard or two. Across the 40 to the 41, 5-yard pickup. It's a PV Paving second down. Brian Hagberg, Cody Elms with you in the Station 101 broadcast booth. Station 101 in DuBois. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. Station101pub.com. Under a minute to play third quarter. Send Kimball in motion. Again, trying that swing pass is out in front of him. And Redbank Valley has that play read at this point in the game. Otto-Eldred ran it a couple of times in the first half, but the two times they've tried to run it here in the third quarter, Redbank Valley's been all over it.
Yeah, they're just too good of a defense to try to pull too many repeat plays on them, especially if you've found success on it. They're going to make those halftime adjustments.
3rd and 5, 35 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter. Otto-Eldred trailing Redbank Valley 42-20. Kimball in motion. And they come back, and Welch wasn't even looking for it, I don't think. And Colwell on the coverage would have had him tackled immediately, even if he had caught it.
Well, it designed screen, but I think that defensive line came in way faster than what McGee thought they were going to, and he just dumped the ball off.
So it is a 4th and 5. And Otto-Eldred lines up for the Daddies and Clarion punt. Colwell and Maganotti back deep to receive for the Bulldogs. High snap. Welch corrals it, just gets the kick away. And Maganotti makes a fair catch right around the 35.
Good job to get that kick away, because that could have been disastrous.
And Redbank Valley now with a chance to really put this game away. Leading by 3 scores, 25 seconds left in the Acrisure third quarter.
Expect to see more Colwell here. 22 carries, 129 yards.
And officially starting from their own 33. And there is Colwell. plowing his way forward for a short gain. That will likely be the final play of the Acrisure third quarter. And we will head to the fourth. Redbank Valley leading Otto-Eldred 42-20. It is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Are you hungry? Of course you're hungry. And Daddy's on Main Street in Clarion is ready to tackle that hunger for you. Serving amazing food since 2008, Daddy's has been Clarion's go-to stop whenever hunger strikes. Whether it's a good old-fashioned hot dog or hamburger, a salad, or something from their rotating chef's menu. Yes, I said rotating chef's menu. Daddy has you covered. You can order ahead by calling 814-223-4687 or come on in and dine in. Have a big event you are catering? Daddy's can do that too. Like Daddy's on Facebook at Daddy's Clarion and stop in today. You won't be disappointed.
It is the Best Wealth Management fourth quarter at Best Wealth Management. They'll plan, invest, and secure for you. BestWealthMGMT.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you in part by Nolf Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Fairmont City, NolfChryslerDodge.com. PV Paving 2nd and 9 for Redbank Valley to start the Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. And Caldwell this time has a big hole. And I think that's the most yards he's gained without being touched here in the second half.
Yeah, it's right up there.
Makes it a third and looks like about 3. Right at the 40-yard line. And Wagner gives Colwell again, and Colwell squirts ahead to the 45, and that's enough for a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down.
Yeah, and you look at Colwell's carries here in the second half. 3 yards, 8 yards, 9 yards. 8 and 9 yards are the most that he had, but it's a lot of 4s, a lot of 6s, a lot of hard-fought carries.
And this time off the right side has another big gainer. And again, like we said, Cody, that Redbank Valley offensive line starting to have its way a little bit with the defense. Opening up some bigger holes for Colwell. And he's certainly taking advantage.
Yeah, Redbank as a whole have 413 yards, 169 on the ground, with Colwell having 148 of those.
Well, he's going to add to that total now. Going to go over $150 and get another Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down. As the Bulldogs are back in Terror's territory. Say that 5 times fast.
No, no, not tonight.
Not this week, buddy. No, not this week. And Colwell getting a well-deserved breather here. Comes to the sideline.
Yeah, Colwell, his last 4 carries, every one of them 6 yards.
And now it's Cale Barnett, the sidecar to Wagner's left. And Barnett's going to try left side. He's hitting the hole. Still falls forward, but big stop there by Ryan Shenfield.
And Barnett's a little bit more of an upright runner than Colwell is, so he hits that hole a little differently than what you're going to see Colwell do.
9:30 left, Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. Reminder to stay tuned to the Jimco Sales and Service post-game show. We'll have stats, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and our player of the game interview. And Otto-Eldred across the line, just for good measure.
Flop.
Oh, that was number 79, Devin Weckerly.
It's good.
Just making sure everybody saw that.
Might be a LeBron fan.
Now the Bulldogs going to get back in the huddle and use a few more seconds. Under 9 minutes to play. And give us to Barnett again. Going to try the left side. And again, not much there. This time it was Silas Knapp on the stop. Here's up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning third down. It is a 3rd and about 3, and Caldwell comes back in for the Bulldogs. They said, all right, that's about enough rest. You got to go out there and close this game out for us.
You know, and as well as Colwell has ran, I like that.
All right.
Still doesn't have a score.
Yeah. He probably would have, but they got that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty when it would have been 3rd and goal from the 1. Fake to him, throw to Huffman, got the reception, got the tie nest to Builder Supply first down, and keeps the drive alive for the Bulldogs. And just methodically working their way down the field are the Bulldogs. It's down under 8 minutes to go. Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. Since Clouser in motion, gives to Caldwell. Caldwell's got a big hole, and Caldwell into the open field and is brought down. But the Bulldogs, with another tie nest to Builder Supply first down, are into the Redbank Chevrolet red zone. And it is a 1st and 10 at the...
It's like about the 13-yard line there.
Yeah. We'll call it the 13. To see the scoreboard operator agrees with you. Calls it the 13. Colwell again, and this time host of terrors are in the hole right there. Gain of about a yard. But this is exactly the kind of drive the Red Bank Valley offense wanted, to just eating away at this clock in the fourth quarter. Breaking the huddle with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Not snapping it until there's less than 5. And they give to Colwell off the right side, and he gets them closer. And he might have another tie nest to Builder Supply first down. Very close, if not. They're going to call him just short. So it'll be a 3rd and a short 1. And again, Cody, I think this is where you just let Colwell go to work, reward him for the effort that he's put in here in the second half, see if he can't find his way into the end zone.
Absolutely.
And they give it to him. He's got a big hole on the right side and plows his way in for the touchdown. It's a Tempa touchdown for Connor Colwell. Caps off a tough second half. And Smith will come on to attempt the extra point. Red Bank Valley running a player on late. High snap. Huffman gets it down, but it is blocked. Blocked by number 55. Silas Knapp gets in there. But with 5:40 to play in this game, Redbank Valley extends the lead 48-20 over Otto-Eldred. It's Allegheny Grill and Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
So Colwell gets into the end zone, extends Redbank Valley's lead 48-20 over Otto-Eldred. 5:40 to play. Best Wealth Management fourth quarter.
Colwell, 31 carries tonight, 181 yards. Finally got his touchdown.
Yeah. Smith with a little pop-up kick. Bounces. Picked up around the 25 by Welch, and then he's swarmed under by a host of Bulldogs. We got a flag down here near midfield as Gabe Klinger and Devin Kimball were kind of going at each other well away from the play.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure which one.
Yeah, I don't know who you give that to, but
they were kind of both tangled up.
Yeah. Or do you give it to them both and it just as a hey, we're not gonna get into any of that stuff here.
yeah, and we've seen that happen when a game's kind of over.
Yeah.
The emotions tend to let loose sometimes.
Otto-Eldred's lined up ready to run the play. The officials haven't even made the call yet.
Yeah.
Don't even know where the ball's spotted, but and it is a personal foul against both teams. Are going to offset, so the ball will stay right where it's spotted. But yeah, not surprising there. You call it on both teams. You tell both coaches, hey, get your guys under control. We're not going to let this game devolve in the last 5 minutes, into all this extracurricular stuff here.
Yeah, and it has been a pretty uneventful game in that regard.
And that's probably a good decision from the official to throw the flag there. Let everybody calm down, and you're letting all the players know that you're not going to tolerate any of it.
And we have seen the opposite of that, where they kind of try to call it on one team, and then it goes to the other. And
so 1st and 10 from the 30 is Otto-Eldred. McGee looking to throw. Instead, he's going to roll. Now throws. He's got a man, and the catch is made. Blendinger with the reception, a 19-yard, pickup out to the 49. Good start to the drive for the Terrors.
Yeah, and that was a good job by Blendinger to dive down and get that low pass.
It's a Tynessa Builder Supply first down. They send Welch in motion, it's Welch in motion, and now McGee going to take it himself. He gets to the edge. McGee down the sideline and absorbs or delivers the hit on the sideline before going out of bounds.
Tapped into his defensive mindset there for a second.
And another Tynessa Builder Supply first down for Otto-Eldred. And just like that, 2 plays, and they flip the field here now at the Redbank Valley 30. Five minutes to go. Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. This is one thing Blaine Gold's not going to want to see from his team, kind of let up here after they get the big lead. McGee firing. Blendinger makes the catch for the Otto-Eldred Tempa touchdown.
And Blendinger bobbled a little bit before finally getting complete possession of that ball. Good focus by the receiver.
That drive, 3 plays, 70 yards. And the Terrors going to go for 2. Try to cut this to a 20-point lead. Welch in motion. McGee fakes, trying to take it himself. He escapes a tackle, looking for the corner, and McGee gets there for the 2-point conversion. What a play by Shane McGee. Thought he was dead to rights in the backfield, and somehow he got out of the grasp and gets in for the 2-point conversion. So just like that, 3 plays, 70 yards. And Otto-Eldred's cut it back to a 3-score game.
You know, and what we saw in that was what I anticipated that we would see as early as the third quarter was McGee kind of tucking and running. That set them up for that touchdown pass. I expected to see more of that in the third, and we didn't. They went to the air a lot more than I thought they would. And you know, in hindsight, it's always 20/20, but you wonder if McGee would have been able to do that a few more times in the third. They kind of control that tempo a little bit. It seemed like an opportunity wasted there with how good he is on the ground.
Well, and 2 great catches on that drive by Bledger.
Absolutely.
The first one here right near midfield, had to go down and get it, came up with that one, bobbled it in the end zone a little bit, but secured it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't think there's any question, if you're Otto-Eldred, you got to try to onside kick this here and steal another possession if you can, as we're under 5 minutes left to play in regulation.
Shane McGee comes out of that drive 8 of 15, 166 yards tonight, 2 touchdowns. Blendinger with 3 receptions, 64 yards.
So Isaac Vincent sets the ball on the tee. And not going to go far enough. They tried the onside kick, but
he kind of almost missed the ball entirely there and caught it with the inside of his foot. And you know, you wonder, you know, how often does a team practice an onside kick? It's typically not priority number one.
Well, and high school kickers especially. I mean, they're not, generally speaking, specialists in that area at this level. So, and I would expect with 4:53 left, we're going to see another heavy dose of Connor Caldwell on this drive for the Bulldogs. And they're going to put the ball down at the Otto-Eldred 43. Now they're going to move it up a little bit.
And I
to
think
the 40.
We might have a new quarterback.
You are correct there. I see Wagner on the sideline.
It is number 8, Caleb Young.
So Caleb Young going to come in and take some snaps for the Bulldogs in the final 4:53 of this one. And again, regardless of who's taking the snaps, and it looks like maybe Bennett there next to him. Got to double check the number on that. Can't really see it from this angle. And it is a give. Yeah, it is Barnett, on the carry. Bring up a PV paving, second down and 10. No gain. Short gain. And they moved him about a football's length in front of the 40-yard line.
Just a little bit.
And here you see the difference in the younger quarterback broke the huddle with 20 seconds left on the play clock. And so now you want to stand there and wait for that another 5 seconds at least to bleed off before you snap this ball. He gives it to Barnett again off the right side and picks up a few. Again, stay tuned to the Jimco Sales and Service post-game show coming up at the conclusion of this one. We'll have final game stats, look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and our player of the game interview.
And, talking about breaking the huddle there, that veteran quarterback knows the longer that your offensive linemen are down in position, the more opportunity there is for one of them just slip a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, just a little false start there where you're just trying to get out of the game.
It's hard to hold that position sometimes, especially late in the game, and you're tired. I'm always going to be a little sympathetic to the big guys up front. I'm just saying. And this time, Blaine Gold's going to take a Rossbacher Insurance timeout and talk things over with his team. And I think he's explaining that to them right now. Like, hey, you guys going to need to understand the situation, what we have going on here. Let's get ourselves out. We've got a 20-point lead. There's 3:21 left in this game. Let's get out of here with the win and quit messing around and get this done right.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what happens when a team has the game more or less locked up. It becomes almost like a live practice for those second string guys that come in. These are teaching moments for them. They don't get a lot of live game film to work off of, and a lot of opportunities. And like we were saying last night in last night's broadcast, as we saw Cathedral Prep bring in some backup kids. You're one bad play away from having to take over for somebody. So it's a good opportunity for Redbank. But if you're Gold, you want to see a clean finish.
Fake to Barnett, and they throw to him, and he's unable to hold on. If he'd have caught that ball, that one might have been a touchdown with the way the blocking was downfield. But instead, it falls incomplete and stops the clock. And some confusion as some of those linemen started heading off the field. But Redbank Valley going to keep the offense out here on this fourth down. Young looking to throw, fires downfield, and it is caught by Maganati. It's a Tie Nesta Builder Supply first down, and the Bulldogs back in the Redbank Chevrolet red zone with 3 minutes to go. Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. Would be a bit surprised to see them go to the air the rest of the way here. Give is to Barnett, and Barnett plows ahead. Gets down close to the 5, and it looks like Redbank Valley can get another first down without getting in the end zone. Solid choice as I hear the Otto-Eldred band playing a little final countdown. It's PV Paving second down and 6 for the Bulldogs. And again, they broke that huddle with about 20 seconds left. Now Young waiting. Give to Barnett. Barnett going to try the right side. Gets him a little closer. Final 90 seconds of this one. It's a third down and 3 for Redbank Valley. Give to Barnett. Barnett up the middle and in for the Tempa touchdown. Four yards for Barnett on the score. And we've got a flag out. An illegal formation or a false start against Redbank Valley, so they're going to back up this point after attempt. Smith on to attempt the kick. High snap. Kick is away, and that one had plenty of distance and has the accuracy. 1:17 left in the Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. Redbank Valley 55, Otto-Eldred 28.
Fran Morelli Sales and Service is a family-owned and operated used car dealership and auto repair facility that has been serving Brockway, Pennsylvania since 1976. At Fran Morelli Sales and Service, we stock a wide variety of used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. You never have to worry about buying a vehicle from us, with each of our vehicles in our inventory going through a rigorous inspection process to make sure that your vehicle is in the best condition. Call our team of experts today at 814-265-1330 and check us out at franmorelli.com.
Caleb Barnett with a 4-yard touchdown run pushes the Redbank Valley lead 55-28 over Otto-Eldred. 1:17 left to play. Best Wealth Management fourth quarter. Again, don't forget to stick around for the Jimco Sales and Service post-game show, final game stats, the look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and, of course, our player of the game interview. Smith on to kick. And taken by Welch at the 20. Slipped a little bit. And then gets taken down. And again, we're going to have another behind the play. Continuation there between Colin Shreve and he was Barnett. And I think, again, that's going to be offsetting personal fouls on both teams. And no, it's just on Redbank. And so that'll set Otto-Eldred up at the 47-yard line. And, we saw the Terrors go down in 3 plays their last possession. It's certainly an offense that can strike quickly.
Well, and you got to think they want to put some more points on the board, especially after Redbank came out. And, they probably could have just ran the ball and turned it over, but they passed it, got the first down, and ended up scoring. So Terrors might want to respond to that.
Well, and it's a new quarterback in for Redbank, or for Otto-Eldred, is Ryan Shenfield. And he sends a man in motion. Shenfield looking to throw. Has a man open on the sideline, but overthrows Leland Welch. And that's kind of the other thing, though, Cody. I mean, this is week 4. You got 5 or 6 more weeks left of the season. Is it worth leaving some of your starters out there to potentially get hurt?
For Otto-Eldred, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think that you just, you're going to have to move on. You got many more games to play.
PV Paving 2nd and 10. And handoff and going nowhere. That was number 22, Abel Langfit. And that is a Larson's Garbage Service loss of yards, a big loss of 5. Brings up a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 3rd and long with 36 seconds left to play. Potentially the final play of the ball game here. And Shenfield going to keep it himself, and he's going to get hit and dropped for a loss. And indeed, that will do it. Your final in New Bethlehem, Redbank Valley 55, Otto-Eldred 28. The Bulldogs move to 2-2 on the year. Otto-Eldred falls to 1-3. And again, stay tuned. We will have the Jim Coast Sales and Service post-game show coming up for you right here on the YDL Sports Network. When we come back from Redbank Valley, again, your final, the Bulldogs 55, the Terrors 28 is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School football on the YDL Sports Network.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Welcome into the Jim Coast Sales and Service post-game show. Western PA and Western New York trust Jim Coast Sales and Service as the #1 destination for outdoor power, sales, service, and expertise, all under one roof in Duke Center, PA. Visit JimCoastSales.com, like us on Facebook, or call 814-817-6565. Jim Coast Sales and Service, power up your outdoors today. And your final here from Redbank Valley, the Bulldogs improved to 2-2 with a 55-28 win over Otto-Eldred as the Terrors fall to 1-3. We'll take a look now at our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary. You can score a great round of golf at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tionesta or online at hunterstation.com. In the first quarter, 8:11 to play, a 74-yard pick six by Shane McGee gets Otto-Eldred on the board, makes it 6. The kick failed, made it 6-0. With 5:35 to go in the first quarter, Jackson Huffman grabs a Wagner pass for a 22-yard touchdown. Again, the kick failed, tied the game at 6-all. With 4:19 to go in the first quarter, Shane McGee hits Teen Caldwell for a 44-yard touchdown. Dawson Welch ran in the 2-point conversion to make it 14-6. And with 8:31 to play in the second quarter, Jackson Huffman with the 1-yard score. Easton Magnotti caught the 2-point conversion, tied things up at 14. And just 23 seconds later, Braylon Wagner hits Huffman for a 31-yard touchdown that gave Redbank Valley its first lead of the game. The Bulldogs would not trail the rest of the way. And then with 50 seconds to go in the first half, Redbank Valley caps a 95-yard touchdown drive with a Wagner to Magnotti 10-yard touchdown pass, made it 28-14 at the half. In the third quarter, 5:13 to play, Huffman takes a 17-yard pass from Wagner, makes it 35-14. 3:44 to play, third quarter. Shane McGee takes it himself for an 8-yard touchdown run, cut the lead to 35-20. On 3rd and 16 with 1:33 to play in the third quarter, Wagner hits Carson Gold for a 16-yard touchdown pass, made it 42-20. And Connor Colwell, after being the second half workhorse, gets in for a 4-yard touchdown run with 5:40 to play, made it 48-20. McGee to Blendinger for a 20-yard touchdown run, capped a 3-play 70-yard drive, cut the lead to 48-28. And then Cale Barnett closed out the scoring with a 4-yard touchdown run for your final score of 55-28. That was our Hunter Station Golf Club scoring summary, hunterstation.com. Our Janie Montgomery, Scott, and Clarion final game stats. No matter where you are in life, just starting out, in your peak earning years, nearing retirement, or contemplating your legacy, we're here for you. When you work with us, it's about going beyond investing. It's about connecting your life and your finances. JanieClarion.com. Looking first at Otto-Eldred, ran 34 plays for 249 yards. Shane McGee was 8 of 15 passing, 166 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Dawson Welch had 3 grabs for 23 yards. Wyatt Blendinger had 3 catches for 64 yards and a touchdown, and Tain Caldwell had 2 catches, 79 yards, and a score. Rushing for the Terrors, Shane McGee, 6 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Ryan Shenfield, 1 carry, -3 yards. Devin Kimball, 2 carries, 4 yards. Wyatt Blendinger, 3 carries, 18 yards. Dawson Welch, 5 carries for no yards, and Abel Langford, 1 carry for -5 yards. For Redbank Valley, they ran 79 plays for 490 yards. Braylon Wagner, 21 of 31, 251 yards, 5 touchdowns, and interception. And then receiving, Jackson Huffman caught 9 passes for 119 yards, 3 touchdowns. Carson Gold, 4 grabs, 68 yards, and a score. Jace Klauser, 5 catches for 40 yards. Wyatt Byers, 2 catches for 14. Easton Magnotti, 2 catches, 31 yards, and a touchdown. And running the ball, Connor Caldwell, 31 carries, 181 yards, and a touchdown. Cale Barnett, 13 carries, 31 yards, and a score. And Jackson Huffman, 2 carries, 6 yards, and a touchdown. We are going to send it down now to my colleague Cody Elms with our Allegheny Grill in Foxburg player of the game. He's down there with Redbank Valley's Braylon Wagner. And Cody, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, thank you, Brian. Tonight's Allegheny Grill player of the game is Bulldogs Braylon Wagner. And the first question I wanted to ask you was avoiding that 3-game skid. It's the first time since 2018 if that would have happened. You guys came into this game obviously well prepared. What was your mindset coming into this game, kind of having that looming overhead?
Yeah, I'd say our team's like pretty young, so like they don't really know what the feeling of winning is yet. So like I wouldn't say our intensity is as high as it should be in practice. This week we came in watching a ton of film. Coach Gold put in a lot of time on film, telling us what to do, making sure we're doing the right things. And I think our look at this week, we just wanted to go 1-0 and just get another win under our belt.
So before this game, we had heard that you might be a little banged up, a little sore, but you were able to gut it out tonight. You were 21 of 31, 251 yards, 5 touchdowns, but you did have that interception to kick off the game. How did you regroup after that pick 6 and really just turn it on after that?
It was our 3 other captains that were here. Jaron Christian's sick, so he wasn't able to make it. But Carson Gold, Jackson Huffman, Devin Weckerly, they came up to me after it happened. said keep my head up and just keep playing through it. And after that, we obviously did, and we put on a show.
Does that soreness feel a little better after a win?
Yeah, it does, but it's definitely still there.
So Huffman had 9 of your passes, 119 yards and 3 touchdowns. Describe the connection that you have with Huffman.
Jackson is just one of those guys you can really throw it wherever. He's going to come down with it. He's a great playmaker, and he's not the fastest, but he'll make people miss, and he'll run them over.
And then finally, Colwell had 31 carries, 181 yards, and he finally did get that score towards the end of the game there. But your play in the first half and early on in the second half really set him up for that. Is that what you guys were planning on? Was that by design? Get a big lead and then just let him grind it out to finish the game?
I'd say our plan was actually the opposite. Just run the ball until they showed us looks that we liked. We saw it on film. People ran the ball against them, and then we had looks on the pass game. So him running for 181s and a touchdown is like something we don't really see here, which was very nice to see.
Okay, Brian, thank you very much, and I appreciate it, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right, that was our Allegheny Grill Foxburg player of the game, Redbank Valley's Braylon Wagner. And the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the view, come for the food, stay for the view. Visit them online, AlleghenyGrill.com. We're going to take a look now at the Generational Wealth Management out-of-town scoreboard. John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for your investment needs. They offer world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. Find out more at gwm.nm.com. Again, last night down in Warren Cathedral Prep with a 58-7 win over the Dragons there. Across District 9, all of these games are final. Punxsutawney tops Clarion 24-21. Karn City over Montauk 56-7. St. Mary's defeats Ridgeway 32-22. DuBois over Bradford 59-20. Brockway defeats Brookville 21-14. Port Allegheny with a 68-6 win over Smethport. Keystone with a 56-19 victory over Kane. Union AC Valley moves to 4-0 for the first time since 2012. Tops Cameron County 36-12. Coudersport with a 45-8 victory over Bucktail. Bellefonte tops Clearfield 21-18 in overtime. And in the third quarter, Kerwinsville is leading Southern Huntington 29-12. Over in District 10, Farrell defeats Mercer 66-0. The lights went out at Mercer at the half, and the game did not resume. So interesting development down there in Mercer. Other games final in District 10, Reynolds 50-0 over Sharpsville. Wilmington blanks Berlin Brothers Valley 35-0. Maplewood with a 40-24 victory over Lakeview. Iroquois tops Union City 41-19. Mercyhurst Prep with a 16-7 win over Seneca. Eisenhower with a 14-13 victory over Northwestern. Exciting game that you can see right here on the YDL Sports Network. In overtime, Conneaut tops Titusville 20-14. Grove City leads Slippery Rock 27-20 in the fourth quarter. Hickory with a 21-19 lead over Sharon in the fourth quarter. Corey defeats Girard 40-7. General McLean all over Franklin 70-0. Harbor Creek beats Fairview 48-7. Oil City with a 17-14 win over Meadville, and McDowell with a 37-7 victory over Erie. Tomorrow in District 10 action, Northeast is at Fort LaBeouf, Cambridge Springs is at Sagertown, and Cochranton is at Greenville. That's been a look at your Generational Wealth Management out-of-town scoreboard. And Cody Elms is back with us here in the Station 101 broadcast booth. And Cody, final thoughts on this one before we get out of here?
That's a long way from the field back up to this booth here. They don't have a way to get onto the field. It's a little closer on that side of the field. Final thoughts. I thought Redbank responded well. Talking to Wagner, it sounds like they came in with an entirely different game plan, and they were able to adapt to that, and that's just a testament to the coach. And obviously the players executing, but being able to sort of flip the script and go a direction that they weren't thinking they were going to go. Good job by Redbank, and Otto played well. Yeah, I think they played well. I just think that as the game progressed, it was just Redbank was just too much for him.
Yeah, well, so that'll do it for our extra game week this week. We had two of them last night and tonight, and just back to one for next week, I think.
Yeah. Well,
And,
for now.
for
We'll
now.
see. You never
For
know.
now. We'll be back at War Memorial Field as Warren welcomes Titusville in for a District 10 contest. But don't forget to stay tuned to the YDL Sports Network all season long. Live game broadcasts, full game recaps, stories, interviews, videos, and more right here on the YDL Sports Network. For Cody Elms, this is Brian Hagberg saying thank you so much for watching and good night from New Bethlehem.